What's up, everyone? This is Goldilocks, former TNA backstage interviewer, manager, and you're listening to TNA Cross the Line podcast. Thanks for being here.
TNA Wrestling, Cross the Line.
And we're back with episode 89 of the TNA Cross the Line podcast. I am Colling Jr. And with me, as always, is Dallas Gridley. In Dallas, this week we are continuing on with the NWA World Tag Team Title Tournament because the titles were vacated once again, of course, because AJ Styles and Abyss simply cannot get along. But most importantly, our main event tonight is a four-way number one contendership to face Chris Harris for the number one contendership, to then face Jeff Jarrett inside of the cage for the NWA World's title. It's Ron Killings, it's AJ Styles, it's Abyss, and it's Raven. Dallas tonight. And you're right, I know you're going to say, Sting is the special enforcer.
Sting!
That's right.
That's right, man.
Do you have tonight to go on to face Chris Harris, to then face Jeff Jarrett inside the steel cage?
I'm trying to put my bias behind, but god damn it, Bob. Raven needs to fulfill his goddamn destiny and fight Jeff Jarrett and win.
Well, I think it's incredibly clear that he is the favorite to win this match, considering his recent rampage of
well, right. I feel
structure.
like he's definitely got to be one of the ones you want. Unfortunately, they haven't built up Killings enough again for me to really want him to, but I'm not against the fact that Ron Killings is getting back into the main event scene. I think he got lost for a while, and I think he deserves to be up there as a former NWA champion. Styles, he's been he had two. He didn't look great against Jarrett, but I don't think it'd be the worst. And I think honestly, the most interesting one here is Abyss. Mm-hmm. We've talked about many times. Could we see Abyss essentially turn babyface to fight Jeff Jarrett? And I think that's like super interesting because like in my head, I can't like see it, even though they teased it. But it's just like such a weird idea. But Jarrett has so much heat. Abyss would have to, by default, turn face. I mean, it would just... You can't have Jarrett as a face.
No way.
But yeah, man, I'm trying to put my bias aside, but I can't. I want Raven to win, damn it. I mean, I know we're way past when it should have happened. They gave him multiple chances. Not gave him, I should say. There was multiple chances that Raven should have been the NWA World Champion, and he did not win. But you know what? Better late than never. We are still in the Asylum years. There's still an opportunity. So that's what I want. And Sting being involved in all of this is like the weirdest thing to me. Because he just showed up last week. And now fucking Sting.
Yeah, he just came out unadvertised. And it was like, by the way, I'm going to be the special enforcer. What would you have done if Sting competed in the four-way?
I would not be upset, to be honest with you.
So then I think he would beat Chris Harris, though, right?
Well, okay. Well, you're saying then he would win. I guess that's the problem here, okay? That's the problem here. So we could fantasy book this, right? Let's just say it's a five-way. We don't need to get rid of no one, right? We'll say it's a five-way, which is kind of what I thought they were going to do at first. Even if you didn't have Sting win, which would almost be silly at this point, he doesn't have to take the fall in order to lose that match. And I think there could be a safe way out of it. However, if Sting won, no shit, he's beating Chris Harris.
Yeah.
Like it's almost that's like almost too obvious to me. Whereas any of these other guys, Harris could win. Why not?
I think that no matter who wins, Chris Harris is going to go in the cage. Like he has to. And I think that whenever that match happens in April, that Chris Harris should probably have an opportunity to be the champion.
Right.
Freshen it up a little bit. Who cares? No one's buying your show anyway.
Well, there you go. And actually, they were teasing it to be on that America's X Cup 3 special. America's X Cup 3 special, which I believe is next week's show, if I'm not mistaken. So that was in the news, in the Observer News. Now, I believe that plan has changed because
it would have to. I mean, there's no way you would have the time to do it.
Exactly. So that's definitely changed. We are not getting that next week. There's no way. We have a number one contender match, and they still have to fight Harris before the cage match even happens.
Right.
So we'll see. Are we going to get a special advertised match? Will the ICP return and have another Dark Carnival match at the end? Well, God, I hope not.
That would be horrible.
But you know what, Bob? I have been surprised before.
Yeah, but we don't want like an ICP surprise.
No, I don't. No, I don't at all. So, yeah, man. Tag team title tournament going on.
Exciting.
We love tag team title. You can tell that there was just a pause because we didn't know. I didn't know what else to say there. There's a tag team title tournament, but you got to say last week wasn't too bad with it.
No, it was not. But I think it just the tournaments already.
Oh right,
in this 89 episodes.
Right.
Whether it be for a title, for a cup, whatever.
DUP or X, it doesn't matter.
DUP or X. Anarchy Alliance.
Hard 10.
Which
was also technically for a trophy.
Right.
It's been a lot, man. It's been a lot.
It's exhausting. Because,
yeah.
I can't remember any other company in a 2-year span having that many different tournaments.
Dude, there's a lot. There's a lot of tournaments.
That's insane. Like Ring of Honor, for instance, I don't even know if they've had 10 tournaments in their existence of 20 years. They probably have. I haven't really watched Ring of Honor since 2017. But
right. Yeah, there's a lot, and unfortunately, there is definitely only going to be more in our future. But maybe that's just what they run on. That old style booking, dude. Got to do tournaments.
Well, tournaments it's easy booking. So.
Easy, old, and generally kind of boring. But last week, it doesn't matter. We liked last week's show. It was refreshing. We'd be on a roll right now if it wasn't for that last America's X Cup. I'm just saying. But we liked it. It was a pretty good show. I'm going to run down the card real quick just to get that out of the way before we get into some notes and all that fun stuff. And then we're going to dive into the show, Bob.
Head first.
1 week.
We're diving head first right into the shallow one, baby.
That's right. So in the first match of the first round of the NWA World Tag Team Title Tournament, Christopher Daniels and Loki are officially reunited, and they defeated the new franchise, Michael Shane and Shane Douglas, and further teasing their issues with each other. Also, the Disciples of the New Church, Sin and Slash, were back. Also kind of weird, as Raven mentioned just the week before, or even on the same show, that he took the New Church out, and he said them by name. He didn't even say the New Church. He said Sin and Slash, and they're back. But they defeated David Young and Glenn Gilberti. Then Kid Cash, he was supposed to be teaming with Johnny Swinger, and I have a note about why Swinger was not there. We'll get to that in just a moment. He called upon a family member from the trailer park, as they teased backstage. We don't officially have his name. He was just called The Big Man.
The Big Man.
But we know he's Dallas, now known as the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer.
That's
and
right.
we'll be seeing a lot more of him coming out. But they defeated Simon Diamond and Sonny Siaki. Then we had the Naturals, Andy Douglas and Chase Stevens, defeating BG James and Conan, who is officially our 3 Live Crew tag team, as Ron Killings is now in the main event scene. And speaking of Ron Killings, he faced Abyss to a no contest in a number one contendership match. And then finally in the main event, Amazing Red made his return after like 5 months, they said, defeating Elix Skipper, Lynn, Kazarian, Nosawa, and Petey Williams in a number one contender 6-way elimination match. Pretty big return there for Amazing Red.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he didn't job out on his first match back.
Well, they're a little bit smart when they want to be. Thank God.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Okay. Sometimes. So, Bob, we liked it last week. What do you think the readers of The Observer thought about last week's show?
I'll say they went with a thumbs up.
They did. The majority gave it a thumbs up. 54.3%. Only 11.4% gave it a thumbs down, and 34.3% gave it a thumbs in the middle.
Yeah,
and what about the best match on the show?
The 5-way.
It was not. It was second. And it was 6 ways.
Okay, 6-way. Jesus. I don't know.
It was Daniels and Loki against Michael Shane and Shane Douglas.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I bet you weren't going to guess that one.
No way. No way.
Okay, and what about the worst match?
I'm going to go with, you know what? I don't even have that card in front of my face. That's probably why I'm drawing blanks here. Hang on a minute.
That'll do it, man.
I'm going to say that the BG James Conan against the Naturals.
That was in second place.
Young and Gilberti against the Near Church.
Yes, that's right. So, pretty fun stuff. The crowd was at about 1,000 this week, or last week, I should say. And Dave says, judging from the lines before the show, about 2/3 were freebies. I don't even know I read that shit anymore. It says that every week, but you guys get the point. I just do it for you. It's noted here, and I think we noticed it last week as well. The pay-per-views have become more in-ring oriented. There's almost none of the bad skits, with the exception of the inexplicable weekly Goldilocks cameos that don't seem to go anywhere, which is a very interesting point because she keeps coming on screen and just being angry during generally Goldilocks. Yeah. And I'm curious what their plan with that is because it doesn't seem like there is one, but
well, she's always talking to Eric, right?
Yeah, but what's that? What's the payoff? What are we? He's gonna come back and yell at her.
Yeah, I mean, I feel as if was it last week when she's gonna align herself with someone.
I was gonna say, does she need to get herself essentially a new man, and then Eric comes back and then kind of feuds with him, right? I think that would make the most sense.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen.
Right. He goes on to say that there are interviews still, of course, but they all are wrestling oriented. So still the big push is the ultimate babyface goes to none other than Vince Russo, our new director of authority. So he goes on with that, says everyone constantly puts over his decisions. Even Sting and TNA in their interview were putting him over. Although Sting, and whether he's familiar with the current storylines, which is doubtful, or it was scripted, did talk about perhaps Russo can't be trusted. So they keep teasing that. Mm-hmm. Christopher Daniels and Loki were put back together as a team. They had started the long-term story where Elix Skipper was trying to get them together. Then they just showed up, and Skipper knew nothing about it. And Dave notes, seems it was Russo, who else, who got them together. And he continues on, while some in TNA are trying to claim that Jarrett and Mantell are writing TV, and Russo is in his role because of Mantell, thinks he's a great TV character and is writing the role for him. The truth is, Russo writes the TV. As you can tell by the insider terminology and constant babyface complaining about being held back, politics, and WWF references. Jarrett and Mantell get his script and then change things, and often change a hell of a lot. when they headlined the show with the six-way X Division match with Frankie Kazarian, Nosawa, Skipper, Jerry Lynn, Petey Williams, and the eventual winner, Amazing Red, Don West remarked how it's great that Vince Russo has put the emphasis back in the X Division and put guys in the main event. Pretty interesting note there.
So basically, Dutch is just an editor.
If that's what's actually happening, yes, that's what's happening.
Yeah, so he's not like the true booker, I guess. He's
supposed to be. He's supposed to be like head creative guy or something.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
But he's just kind of editing whatever Russo puts together.
Right.
That's interesting.
And I just saw it. Actually, I'm wondering if it was you who wrote this, or maybe it was someone else. I don't remember. But on Twitter, Vince Russo made a comment about like best friends hugging in the ring on AEW.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone wrote, you were having a guy get circumcised at the end of Raw. I'll take the hugging. When they were trying to castrate him, not circumcise him, but you get the point.
Yeah, my castration thing was, or my circumcision joke was retweeting a post about what was your favorite moment in the Attitude Era or whatever on Raw.
Okay, well, I saw it in reference to the hugging situation too, and I thought it was really funny. Okay, so I'm getting two things, but you did write about it. I thought you did.
Yeah, I did. It just wasn't about Russo, and he was complaining about people hugging.
Yeah, like the best friends hugging at the end of the show. Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyways, back to TNA.
That's a weird thing to complain about.
Right.
Who cares? Who is it? Whatever.
Yeah. No.
What do I know?
Chris Sabin is expected out 3 more weeks due to his knee injury, and apparently the decision was made to strip him of his title using the famed 30-day rule.
You know what, dude? This 30-day rule thing is bullshit because I'm pretty sure we've gone 50 days without Jeff Jarrett defending before.
I'm sure we have.
So,
right.
You can't pick and choose when you fucking insert these rules, like these made up rules.
They think people are dumb. It's how it is.
It's annoying.
I know. I agree.
Don't insult our intelligence.
Exactly. So Amazing Red, who won the elimination match, is planned to face Kazarian, who took second, for the vacated title on March 31st. So there's a chance that we are getting an X Division title match to crown a new champion on today's show, which is super, super great.
Well, and you know what? I like that they actually took the winner and the runner-up.
And the runner-up, right?
That's smart.
Very smart. The 4-way for the title shot stemmed from Killing's Abyss ending in a no contest when Raven, who was announced as being suspended for the show, started. He interfered to keep both men from winning. Styles then attacked Raven. So the idea is that Raven is going heel, but Dave says that I don't see the people having seen that yet. The hottest the crowd got all night was when Styles did a run-in on Raven after the match. So we will see how that goes. They did also announce that James Storm was suspended, although that didn't figure much into anything yet. Storm actually did work one of the syndicated matches. Maybe there is a sense of an AMW split, which has been tried half a dozen times and pulled back every time. And that's because, of course, Bob Ryder has always pushed to keep them together. In the past, there was no reason to split them other than the idea that all tag teams get split. And because those angles are rushed and done with when people don't care, the ensuing feud 90% of the time goes nowhere. Now, with Harris getting a singles push and Storm constantly helping him to win, but getting suspended, at least there are seeds being planted.
Yeah, they don't need to split them up. I could totally see the typical, James Storm is jealous and turns on Chris Harris. And let's say Chris Harris makes it to the cage. I can just see it now. James Storm rooting him on. Chris Harris is right by the door. Mm-hmm. James Storm smashes the cage door right on his head.
Exactly.
Stumbles back. Stroke. 1, 2, 3.
There you go.
I can see it happening, but No, I mean, just keep them together. I think there's still value in them as a tag team. Sure, they've accomplished everything,
Right.
like 3 times over.
Right.
But why not just have a team break up, but still be like on good terms? I like almost never happens.
Or not even break up. Just like go your separate ways. It's like a you're a married couple. You don't want to actually get the divorce. You're just separated. You're living in different houses. You're doing your own thing.
Well,
But you didn't fill out the paperwork.
Right. I mean, you don't want to lose arm and a leg about it. But there's also, I mean, to an extent, AJ and D'Lo did that, but then AJ won the title, and then D'Lo was like, "I want the title."
Right.
But their split wasn't initially like.
That's a good point. That's a good point, actually, though. Yeah. So in that first round of the NWA Tag Team Title Tournament, Daniels Loki defeated Michael Shane and Shane Douglas. Slash and Sin, not managed by James Mitchell, who hasn't been seen in a while now, which we know. So mind you, they weren't officially called the Disciples of the New Church last week, but they are because they came out to the song. They defeated Glenn Gilberti and David Young. And then, of course, as we mentioned, Cash and an unidentified large man beat Diamond and Siaki. Naturals beat Conan and BG James. And so on March 31st, show we're about to watch, the semis are taking place. Cash and the big man will be facing off against Sin and Slash, and the Naturals will be facing off against Daniels and Loki. And the finals were also going to be taped on this show to be airing on April 7th, unless that changes as well. So there's a chance that that is being filmed.
So I got a question for you. So we haven't seen Father James Mitchell since Raven like bloodied him up, right?
No, it was after no, because that was a while ago. We haven't seen him since Sabu and Raven beat the Gathering. That was like the last appearance.
Oh, right, because he returned.
Yeah, the bloody thing was the first time he went away.
Right. So then he's just been off because Punk and De Niro gone.
Right. Because Raven and Sabu kind of ran the Gathering off finally.
Right. Okay. I don't know why I got that mixed up. Excuse me. So I think it's kind of weird that that was a whole thing, right? And now Raven pretty much is a heel again.
Right.
So could potentially, Dallas, could Father James Mitchell align himself with Raven?
Wow. I mean, he seemed to really fucking hate Raven.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to
maybe Raven embraces the evil that is Father James Mitchell. Maybe to get the NWA World Title.
He needs to sell his soul to the devil like Shane Douglas did.
There it is.
Dude, I kind of like this. I like where this is going, right?
That would be good.
He sells his soul to the devil. Everyone is pissed because he's been fighting this dude for 4 months.
Yeah.
Right? And then all of a sudden, I don't know, man. I think that can work.
I think that'd be good.
I don't see why not. That's how you could get that to work, really.
Yeah, but it's a necessary evil to win the NWA World Title.
Exactly. I think there's something there. Maybe that'll happen. You never know. We'll see. I'm kind of going on the mystery partner of Kid Cash. He's a guy who worked Explosion under the name Shadow, which Bob did mention on last week's show as well, actually. Apparently, they've signed him to a contract. He started out with Professional Championship Wrestling in Arlington, Texas, and River City Wrestling in San Antonio. They thought I don't know what this word is, facially, with the same long hair. Okay, yes, facially. It looked weird to me. And with the same long hair resembled a giant Kid Cash. So he's supposed to be some sort of family member, but they didn't name him.
Okay.
That's why. And actually, I get that. He does. He looks like a tall version of Kid Cash.
Sure.
He was given the name for this week's show of Dallas, which is, I'm guessing, where he came from. But Tenay and West had to do the entire match not calling him by a name. He looked huge next to Cash, who was tiny, and Diamond and Siaki. Next to those guys, he looked like an Undertaker, Kevin Nash size guy, but since they are small, he's probably not so large. Which he still, I mean, TNA says that he looked about 6'4". I don't know his actual height. If Bob wants to pull it up, I think 6'4" is pretty big still, but.
Well, I'm 6'4". There's no way. Lance Hoy.
I think he's bigger than that, right?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm almost positive
on.
he is. I almost want to say like 6'7", but I could be wrong about that.
Okay, I'm looking it up right now. Let's see. Yeah, his build height is 6'8".
Yeah, that makes more sense to me.
There's no way he's 6'4".
I didn't think so either. But once again, we don't at this time. That's why he said he looked to be about 6'4". But Dave,
Okay.
like I said, Dave noted that he probably wasn't so big because he looked so big compared to the smaller guys. But he's still pretty big.
Oh yeah.
Right.
He's one of the bigger guys that they've got now.
Yeah, absolutely. Dave notes that he was very green, but seemed to have some aptitude in that his reactions were good and his timing was good. He was a lot better than most guys of his size that I've seen when they first start. He was a last-minute replacement for Johnny Swinger, and that's because Johnny Swinger's wife gave birth, so he had to miss the show. And the funny thing that's going around is not only did almost nobody seem to know that his wife was pregnant, but they also didn't know he was married.
They didn't know he was married?
That's what's being spread around. No one knew.
Well, I mean, I guess it's nobody's business. So.
Right. That's a good point.
Well, you know what? Good for Johnny Swinger. Congratulations, Johnny.
Yeah, I'm really proud of him. I'm really proud of him as well. So Conan, if you remember, during that tag match, it was essentially a handicap match for most of it. So Conan arrived to the show late. So the storyline was a shoot. He missed his flight, and he didn't get to the building until 5 minutes before his match was scheduled to start. They had already, on the show, talked about Conan not being there and prepared for a handicap match, which is how the match started. They ended up doing the deal where BG James worked the match and got killed until Conan showed up at the 5-minute, 30-second mark. Conan ended up doing a few offensive moves when he got the hot tag until Andy Douglas threw powder in his eyes. Stevens hit him with a bad-looking chair shot for the pin. And the on-the-fly booking buried him. That's what is noted here. So
it buried Conan?
That's what Dave wrote. But yeah, apparently he just missed his flight was delayed and all that. So
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna classify that as a burial.
I don't agree with that either.
I mean, it took a cocaine powder to the face and a chair shot to beat him.
And that's like their thing. So is it really that big of a deal?
No, it's not. I mean, it's a good win. I think it's a good win for the Naturals, even if they had to cheat.
I do too.
But to say that it's a burial, I think that's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah. I just got a couple more things here, and it's mostly about Sting. But we know that the plan right now for this world title, we've talked about it many times. We're having the 4-way tonight. Sting's on the outside. So the winner is going to apparently be facing Chris Harris on April 14th. So that's 2 weeks away. And that the winner of that match will face Jarrett in the cage eventually. We just don't know exactly when that's taking place. I would assume either a week after that or maybe even another 2 or something like that. But we'll see.
I'm going to say, I'll say that it would happen at the end of the month. End of April.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. End of April before a potentially another tape show. If they do it, right. We'll see. I think that would kind of make sense. Okay, so the Sting stuff here is actually pretty interesting. And so, of course, I'll just get it out of the way. At the end of the interview, he said he's going to be back, and he's going to simply be that outside ring announcer to ensure no outside
enforcer, not
enforcer. Sorry, enforcer, and to ensure no outside interference. And so people were kind of bummed out and deflated about that. But before all of that, he did note that he was in Nashville for a week working on a Christian movie about his life. So he didn't talk about a movie, right? So it was kind of disappointing as they pushed at the last minute, Sting appearing on the March 24th show. And all he did was this interview with Mike TNA, which Mike TNA carried. And he didn't say much of anything other than putting over that the NWA title was the most important title in pro wrestling. Sting apparently didn't arrive in the building until about 30 minutes before the show started, so he and TNA did little preparation, but they did talk before the show via phone. George King, who is a country music industry veteran, and wife Kathy, who manages Sting, came up with the idea of Sting the Movie. That's what they're filming at this show. The story is about a wrestler caught up in a world of drugs, drinking, and womanizing, who is a superstar in front of the curtain, but killing himself behind it. Then he turned around due to discovering Jesus Christ. Sting will play himself today, while Donnie Fallgatter of Nashville will play a younger Sting. Our buddy Ryan Wilson, one of the old Red Shirt security members, so he was originally part of them. He's going to be playing the role of Jim Hellwig.
I fucking knew it as soon as you said it.
And because Sting was in the same training class as him.
Yeah, the Blade Runners.
Right. And Sting did note that the start of his career was at the Asylum at the Nashville Fairgrounds for Jerry Jarrett. It's also noted that the cast will be Nashville area actors, which include former Titans wide receiver Chris Sanders as a wrestling ref, as well as Jeremy Borash and Scott Hudson. And the movie will be released in Christian movie circles. And I believe it's also noted that other TNA talent will be appearing in this movie. Now, if you're wondering, did this movie come out? What the hell is this? And where can I watch it? Well, I have an answer for you.
No
You
way.
can watch it.
You can?
You can. If you are familiar, and I'm having a brain fart. Oh wait, it's right here. It did come out, and it actually was not titled Sting the Movie, but it is called Sting: The Moment of Truth.
Okay.
So if you are familiar, Sting wrote a book around the same time. So I actually did Google this. This is not in my notes because I'm familiar with this because I have some family members who are very much into Christianity. And my cousin got this book in the DVD.
Really?
So that's how I even know it exists.
Wow. Okay. Did they, did they also get Shawn Michaels stuff?
I don't know. Probably. My cousin used to be a huge wrestling fan. He's the one who got me into TNA. We'll talk about that as we head into the future because I can probably point out the first time I remember watching it because of him and all that. But So yeah, I've never seen this movie. However, upon doing my research for the show, I said, I need to go watch the trailer. So if you go on YouTube and you type in Sting Moment of Truth, you watch a trailer, there's TNA guys in it. And they're like in the TNA ring. And it's really funny because, I mean, there's some WCW footage and all that kind of stuff. I don't know how they got that, but the JB does the ring announcing as if he's like announcing Sting to the ring. WCW World Heavyweight Champion. And so it's like, so they can use a new, dude, I'm thinking bonus episode.
But where can you watch it? Is it on YouTube?
It's actually, you can buy it on DVD for under $10 on eBay if you are interested in it. Okay. So I'm gonna buy it because I feel like I need to see it. I don't think I'm gonna like it. It looks awful. It looks so bad. But I would do
a bonus episode of that.
Well, we may need to consider it.
Why
because
not?
It came out around this time. It was filmed literally at these like 2 shows they were filming shit for it, right. I think. It's super interesting. And I just couldn't believe it. Because I was like, that's why I Googled it. I was like, okay, I know there's not I did try Sting the Movie first. And I was like, that didn't come up with shit. And I was like, wait a second. When did Moment of Truth come out? 2004. I was like, there we go.
Wow. So I'm surprised. That's kind of a quick turnaround to film it in March? And then it's out by the end of the year?
Yeah, I mean, I can try to get a release date here since we're discussing it. And that, by the way, that was my final note before the show. We'll talk about more during the show, but
if I had to guess, I'm gonna say like around Christmas release.
Let's see. IDB might have it. Yeah, I'm trying to find the date here because every date I found just says 2004. Yeah, and even right here, it just still says 2004, which is kind of a bummer. Yeah, I'm not, at least not quickly. Look, I can look more into it. Oh wait, release date. This might be the date. October 12th, 2004.
Okay, so just a little bit later.
Yeah, it's apparently an
Early.
hour 29 minutes. And on IDB, the ratings of 213 people say it's a 5.1 out of 10.
Wow, that was higher than I was anticipating.
I was just thinking the same thing. I feel like it's not actually as bad as I was expecting it to be.
Well, good
But
for Sting.
yeah, good for him. You can buy it on Amazon as well if you're curious, but it's a lot more. So you just go to eBay, buy it used. That's probably what I'm going to do.
How much is
And
it on Amazon?
I'm pulling it up here. Yeah, if you want it, it's new. I'm assuming. So if you want it new on Amazon, it's $34.42
Fuck you.
and $4 shipping. It's not even eligible
Nope.
for Prime.
Nope.
Yeah, that's a hard no from me. But I'll buy it for like $10.
Yeah, $10 is not a big deal.
Or if there's other ways to get it, there's other ways to get it. But like I said, that's kind of my notes here for the beginning of the show. We got some more stuff to talk about during it, but before we get into the show, Bob, let's talk about Explosion quick. And I'm going to warn you, it's kind of messy. This week's really messy with what was filmed at this show, and that's because they're pre-taping for the America's X Cup 2 special, right? It's 2, or is it 3? I'm losing track already.
I guess it'd technically be 3.
It's 3. Yep. Sorry. Jesus. So they're taping for that. They're pre-taping some explosions. They're taping other matches that I don't really know when they take place. There's a lot going on. If you were sitting in the crowd at this show, I don't know what to tell you.
Why? Because there's so much stuff.
There's so much stuff, dude. So I'm just gonna. There's one match that took place on Explosion. Okay, so let's just get that right out of the way. And it looks like it actually was filmed first. This Explosion aired on April 3rd, 2004. And that match was Team NWA, Elix Skipper, Jerry Lynn, and Sanjay Dutt, defeating the team of Johnny Curtis, Nate Webb, and The Mayor. Don't know who The Mayor is, but there you go. There's a bunch of other matches filmed as well, and I didn't find evidence that these matches were necessarily all on Explosion, but I'm assuming that is where some of them go. Eddie Colon defeated someone, just says mystery, question mark. Johnny Swinger defeated a question mark, but I found out that was Gabe Roach. Chris Harris defeated Lash LaRue.
Really?
Yeah. There's another match on here that's very interesting, and I'm curious. I'm going to say it because I don't think it takes place on any of our upcoming shows that we're going to be watching. And I think it's actually filmed for Sting's movie. And that is Sting defeating Jeff Jarrett. So it's just randomly taped.
Okay. What?
I'm pretty sure that's for the movie. It's got to be.
It has to be.
And then, just to get out of the way as well, I'm not obviously saying the results, but after today's show airs, they filmed that finals of that tag tournament as well as the finals of the X Cup with that elimination match.
Wow.
And then the show, dude. That's a lot. That's a ton of matches. Yeah. So what? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus whatever's on our show tonight. Yeah. So if you were attending the show, you were in for a treat.
I wonder if they filmed Sting beating Jarrett and it was like, oh, champion again. But like, would they tell the crowd like this is for a movie and it's not like real or what? If they did,
I think they would. I think
the visual of him holding the chain, you know what I mean? Like they'd be like, oh, he's champion again.
I guarantee you that's what they did.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. That would make a lot of sense, I think.
Right. Okay, I like what you just put in the chat there, Bob. That's good stuff. So on that note, I'm ready to get into this show, dude. Pay-per-view 88.
I am too. I'm actually looking, especially if we also get a vacant X Division title match between Red and Kazarian, that could be a gem of a match as well. So this should be a fun hour, 51 minutes and 36 seconds. I'm gonna count down from 3, and when I say play, you can follow along with us on Impact Plus or any other way that maybe you've obtained the show, or I guess you can just listen to us commentate live, react to what is going on here in NWA-TNA. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, dude, tag team title bracket. It's getting spooky up in here.
JB's loving this new music. So Dallas, I want to shoot you an idea here.
Okay.
So I think I am gonna email Jeff Jarrett.
Really?
Yeah. And see if he'd be interested in coming on, so we can do a long form discussion about the Asylum years when we're done with it.
Wow, that is quite the idea, and you're gonna tease all of our listeners right now during this opening package with this idea. And if it doesn't happen, that's gonna suck.
Well, here's the thing. You know what? Everybody listening, and I'm not even joking. Everybody listening, I want you right now to tweet at Jeff Jarrett and have him be like, yo, go on the TNA Crossline podcast with Bob and Dallas. And we'll ask the hard-hitting questions. Why didn't you have Raven win on April 30th? We need to know.
Well, that's the ultimate question.
We need it.
At the very end of the show, be like, Jeff, we got one more question for you. Why didn't Raven win?
Well, let me tell you,
Well, don't we kind of know it? Well, rumor, of course. We don't actually
contract.
know. Is the contract situation.
Yeah.
Well, Bob, I think that'd be great, and I'm sure all of our listeners would appreciate it. We're getting a highlight package right now, by the way, of Sabu beating up Monty Brown. I did forget this impromptu not match happened. It wasn't official.
Like a street fight. I mean, I've seen him. Jeff Jarrett's gone on other podcasts, but it's like usually like a 20-minute appearance, and I had to be like, dude, it's going to be more than 20 minutes.
Dude, I'll take what I can get. We can talk 20 minutes about him versus Raven if he wants.
Oh, probably. Yeah, we could.
I think that'd be great. I mean, if there's anyone else I'd want to talk to, I think it'd be Jeff Jarrett.
We could probably even I bet you we could get Raven. You think so?
Mm-hmm.
You know that for a fact?
I don't know for a fact, but I did talk to. Do you know? Speaking of Raven, he's on our screen right now. Zombie Sailor Toys, not to cheap plug because I have no involvement in this at all. He has a Raven figure coming out. Okay. And I talked to him at the Excite show we went to when we saw him at Cardona.
Yeah.
I was like outside talking to this guy because why not? And he was telling me, because he's like, Raven's like one of his favorites too. And so, of course, I'm being a mark, being like, yeah, I fucking love Raven. And he pretty much was like, yeah, he cost me a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. I don't blame him.
But here's the thing, though. That's different.
I know it is.
Because that's for like, using the likeness for a figure and stuff. I mean, that's.
Well, listen, look at the road to the steel cage, dude. Tonight, we're getting more of this. Raven. The truth. Actually, we saw this graphic at the end of last week's show, did we not?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, just like the road and everything. Yeah.
Right. Special Enforcer Sting.
Still just a logo of Sting, not his face.
The road to the steel cage tonight. I'll be honest with you. I could make a dream list of people that would be cool to talk to. Of course, that, as our listeners know, it's a little bit different from our format. We had the interview with Goldilocks, which was awesome. It's in our archives if you guys want to check that out. It's our first bonus episode. But there's a bunch of people. You know who I'd really like to talk to? Simon Diamond. I'd really like to talk to him.
That is a good one.
We are getting the View of the Asylum here before we think about how awesome it would be to talk to all these people, how many people do you think are in the audience tonight?
I mean, Sting's there, 4-way. I'm gonna say sell out 1,300.
Pretty damn close. We're at 1,250.
Mother, God dang it! I was gonna say 1,250.
Sometimes you're just born with it. The Naturals. Good way to kick off the show here.
I do like the catchphrase. Sometimes you're just born with it to go along with being the Naturals.
Maybe she's
it
born with it.
Corny, but I like that.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah, okay. Not a sponsor, by the way.
Not a sponsor.
I wish they were a sponsor. But...
I like the Naturals. I don't give a fuck. If you're a TNA fan and you don't like the Naturals, what's wrong with you?
I mean, I think there comes a point where they definitely level out.
Okay, Bob, we're not there yet, so we can't talk about it.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm sure they freaking do.
There's definitely a peak. Like, you just kind of realize this is what they are. But for right now, yeah, they're good. I think they've been a good addition to the show.
What do you feel about this man, Christopher Daniels? Does he level out for you too, Bob?
Probably not for like 20 years.
Okay.
So, Christopher Daniels is probably one of my favorite wrestlers. He's one of the first indie guys that I remember ever seeing, or really even following, for that matter. Is this new music for Loki?
It does sound new, doesn't it? Oh, look, he's got a breathing strip on, dude. He's ready for a fight. He's got a knee brace on and an elbow pad. This is not like normal Loki tonight.
No, and it still looks like he's about to rip off Daniel's face here.
Yeah.
So there is, I mean, what is going on here? This is the 31st.
Yes, it is.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I was gonna say I fucking forgot what day it was. So Daniels is the only one that has indie notes for this match, and he worked the NWA Wildside Hardcore Hell double shot. So back on March 26th, he teamed up with Altar Boy Luke and Gabriel to wrestle Azrael, Mikel, Adrian, and Rayman to a no contest. And that's interesting to know because Altar Boy Luke was briefly associated with him as a minion here in TNA.
That's right.
The next day on March 27th, AJ Styles, Altar Boy Luke, and Gabriel defeated Azrael, Christopher Daniels, and Rayman in a 6-man tag at the NWA Wildside Hardcore Hell Night 2. So I'm going to see if there's... Jason Cross was also on Night 2.
Wait,
Joe Harrison, Matt Sydal.
It was Altar Boy Luke was with him, right? We're not getting that mixed up.
Luke Hawk, right?
No, but I feel like I remember him saying it wasn't him, and I had to like ask. And Bill Behrens told us who it was, because it was Delirious.
Oh.
We thought it was Altar Boy Luke, but I don't think it was.
Right, because it was that Ryan Kratz guy.
Right, yes.
Delirious and Nate Webb. But at no point Luke Hawks was there?
He was in TNA, but I don't think he was one of his like minion guys.
Okay, so then, he's worked there. Maybe, not as a
right.
Christopher Daniels. Okay.
Right.
Pardon me. How dare I be spreading?
Look at Chase Stevens blocking that clothesline, but now he's in the ring with both the Triple X who give him a slap.
That's gotta feel good. It was a chop, not a slap. Who's keeping count?
Yeah, who cares? It's the same thing. Leg drop by Daniels, and here comes Loki with an elbow. Spinning corkscrew elbow, according to Mike Tenay. I don't think he spun or did a corkscrew, but he did a weird whip thing.
Yeah, he just like waved his arms. Whatever.
Okay. Question for you, Bob.
Yeah.
Just because I'm thinking about all these people that we could have on the show, I think maybe we get Johnny Fairplay to come on. We had a recent interaction with him over on Twitter. We can talk about his like 3 appearances. I'm mostly being sarcastic, but I bring this up because I'm curious because you'd know more than I would. Is he done? We don't have any notes about it, but we haven't seen him in like a couple weeks.
I thought we saw him like in the crowd.
Yeah, well, that was a couple weeks ago.
That was a couple weeks ago already.
Yeah.
We didn't see him like last week with the star person in the front row.
Oh shit! You mean that? I was thinking when he threw the Coke in the face of AJ Styles crowd shot. No, you're right. Was that just last week when he was sitting in front row?
I think so.
Okay. I was thinking about when he was like involved and he threw the drink at AJ Styles in his match against Abyss.
Yeah, we've seen him since then.
No, you're right. We did. We saw him in the crowd.
You know what? I think
he can't be doing much more.
No, I don't think. You might be right. He might be done.
I don't have any notes about it. I'm just spitting here, but
I think that Johnny Fairplay I think he might have been fumbled by TNA. And I know that initially, I think we were both like, really, Johnny Fairplay, like this is not that big of a deal. But that I keep on going back to that one promo in the ring.
With China.
Yeah. And it's like, you know what? This guy can talk. Because like when he first came in, he was doing like the cliche heel thing. Like, oh, you guys, dude, this crowd smells, you're dumb.
Yeah, you're Tennessee. Yeah, no, it was pretty brutal when he first came in.
I mean, was it brutal? No. Was it like basic, boring? Yeah.
Well, I don't know if to me, dude, I was like, okay, we need to stop it.
Dallas, if you want to get the guy on the fucking podcast, you gotta kind of level out.
I said it first. I agree with what you're saying.
Oh, right. I mean, PR.
And we said
public relations. Okay, we gotta chill.
We said it. Well, I already ruined that when I.
Jeff Jarrett, we love it when you brawl in the crowd every match. Okay. PR.
That is true. We do.
Yeah. PR.
Well, the thing is, we can say whatever we want about Jeff Jarrett, but we both are openly big Jeff Jarrett fans. I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, would I go out of my way to watch a Jeff Jarrett match? If like a better wrestler was in there too, yeah.
Sure. Wow. Well, sure. I have a Jeff Jarrett
guitar. Kurt Angle wrestling him? Sure. Okay, I'll check it out.
Oh my God.
Chris Benoit? Okay.
Well, I for one like Jeff Jarrett. I have a guitar on my wall.
I do like slap nuts. Jeff Jarrett.
There we go. And that's what the guitar I have is.
That was a weird looking knee there by Douglas, but okay. 2 count on Loki.
He blindsided him.
Jeff, I mean, realistically, Jeff Jarrett, he's not bad. He's not. Was he a main event guy in WCW? Probably shouldn't have been. But he victim of circumstance. He had to be.
Well, Bob has just officially ruined all of our chances.
Listen, you want to know how for sure we can get the guy on the podcast? I think I consider Jeff Jarrett a member of the Four Horsemen.
You know what? So do I, though.
So
it's true.
Nice drop kick by Stevens.
Yeah. Well, which team you have winning this? I mean, obviously the easy pick is Triple X here, right?
Yeah, I think Triple X is the favorite to win the whole tournament. Although, if the Naturals won, I would not be upset.
That's kind of where I'm at, I think, because they have not plateaued yet, according to Bob.
No, that's a couple of years away.
That's okay. If we got a couple of years left for a lot of the guys that we're watching right now, I'm fine with that.
Well, we found out that David Young, you'll remember, was like still there in 2007, 2008, or whatever.
Yeah, we're in trouble. We're in trouble with that one.
It's like, what the hell? This guy's here for almost 6 years. What the hell are we talking about? Axe handle off the top rope by Stevens on Loki. That's going to get him a 2 count because Daniels makes the save, but Loki made sure to kick out. Got to stay strong.
That's right.
Oh, Douglas going to the top rope.
Let's see. Where's he going to land it? Axe handle. Oh, he gets hit in the gut. Flips. Loki was prepared. Can he get the tag to Daniels? No. Jay Stevens knocks him off the apron. Off the hardest part of the ring there, dude. I mean, that had to hurt.
There needs to be an explanation as to how and why these guys came back together after Daniels pretty much murdered Loki at the end of 2003.
They thought about it and they decided that Skipper was right. And yeah,
I can't wrap my head around a guy like Loki just being like, all is forgiven. He doesn't seem like the type of guy where if you were to smash his head in with a chair, that he'd be like, you know what? I thought about it. It's not the size of the fight. It's the size of the
fighter. And if we fight together, we will be a bigger person.
Hey, Christopher Daniels, we both have a lot of fight inside of us. And tonight, together, we will become the NWA Tag Team Champions. Believe in yourself. Believe in the
Christopher Daniels.
Your fighting ability.
How do you feel that if Loki got on the shoulders of Daniels, they'd be as tall as our big man Dallas?
That's an interesting thing to think about. Because like that's true.
Loki reverses. Oh, look at that!
Oh, nice somersault kick
after a counter of an Irish whip. That was nice.
What if Loki got on Daniel's shoulder and was still not as tall as Dallas?
Wait, Andy Douglas going around the ring side, not allowing Loki. Is he going to pull him off the thing? Yeah, I don't know how Daniels didn't notice him, but I guess he was laser focused.
That's wrestling.
There we go.
Oh, he still got attacked. Okay, that's good.
Springboard drop
kick.
Oh, heel kick
to Douglas.
Look at this. He's on fire right now, dude. Crowd's behind him. Crowd's hot. They're all standing up.
You know what? I've decided. I think Andy Douglas needs to join up with Shane Douglas and Michael Shane. That way, that I can just be even more confused. Springboard moonsault by Daniels.
Andy, Michael, and Shane Douglas.
Yeah, it's like what the hell?
The Douglas triplets.
Yeah. Blue Thunder Driver. Stevens kicks out of it.
Bob, I've been thinking a lot. You know, your birthday's coming up here really soon, and I've got a really great gift in mind to get you.
Oh boy, what's that?
Well, I can't tell you what it is because I actually might buy it for you.
What is it?
But then we're gonna have to get together, and like you'll have to get it from me.
Oh, well, I'll pass. Ring check it.
We can go to Texas Roadhouse for your birthday.
You know, Texas Roadhouse actually isn't bad. I've been there one time.
Yeah, I tried to get you to go once, but then you said no to me because you were sleeping. Look at this.
That's right. Nice. Springboard kick. Yeah, I was sleeping at 5 o'clock. Leave me alone.
Best moonsault ever. Is he going to hit it on?
Is that the first time he's announced it like that?
I don't know. I feel like he has before, but
I don't remember him ever being like best moonsault ever.
I feel like he has.
Dallas, let me have this.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's the first time he's ever said best moonsault ever and pointed at the corner like that.
So Naturals with a double team front suplex, slamming Daniels down. Loki getting up. He's on the apron. They're about to do it to him from the apron. Let's see. Oh, double knee to the head. Oh shit!
What the fuck is he doing? How did he get up? How did he get the armbar?
Well, because he was trying to do a dragon clutch, but he fell, and now he's got an armbar.
Oh, Stevens got double leg slam. He did a spinning double leg slam thing to Daniels there, and he saves Douglas.
One, two.
Oh, Daniels kicking out of that spinning double leg slam.
He's got the cocaine again.
Oh, no.
It's in a little baggie, and he's got to pop it, dude. It literally looks just like a thing of cocaine.
It very well could be cocaine.
Oh, they just pushed Rudy Charles. Oh, shit. It just got kicked into his face. Chase Stevens misses the chair shot. Key crusher. Oh, no.
Oh.
Double team move they did last week. That's a 3 count on Chase Stevens as Andy Douglas is blinded.
I kind of like that he was blinded and he didn't know where to go.
Yeah, I like that.
That wasn't a bad match.
No, it wasn't. And I feel like just like last week, the ending sequence with Loki and Daniels together, really good shit.
That wasn't bad. So what is that? That means they're in the finals.
They are in the finals officially. Triple X. Oh, wait a second.
Danny's like, what? I thought we were cool, dude.
Loki spun him
Shake his hand.
around. He's
Hi,
gonna throw the X up.
I, Brandon, trust you. Shake my hand.
What was his name in WWE?
Caval.
Caval. I am Caval. I am a rookie on NXT.
Yeah, dude, it's funny, man. His career is so weird. He should have been so much more. Hey, look at this. Okay.
Kid Cash.
Did Big Man take that shirt from Jeff Jarrett or what?
Dude, yeah. Tell me my name.
His name's David, technically.
That's a good point. I like his bangs.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny Swinger, you had 2 choices last week. 1, stay home and find a new partner. And number 2, show up and figure out the consequences. And I think you were smart because you didn't show up. So he went back to his roots, like he said he was going to do. Family. This man is blood. 6'9". There you go. Dallas. Slash and Sin, you're just another number, boys. Was he going to say anything? No, you're a big new guy. You don't get to talk. You look scary. We got some bash.
Is he wearing that shirt to cover up his tramp stamp?
He showed it off fine last week.
Yeah, well, maybe he realized, like, wow, I have this tramp stamp.
He's got it covered up now.
He does have it covered up. I think he's actually grown into the tramp stamp. Like, today's Lance Archer, I'm not trashing the guy for it.
Oh no, I like it. I like Lance Archer. Well, and you got to remember, I think it was a little bit different of a time that a guy getting that tattoo here is a little weird. Now it's like probably whatever, you know, who cares?
Yeah, so he was like ahead of the curve.
Exactly. Oh. Their opponents. The team of Slash and Sin.
So there's probably no way Sin and Slash are winning this match, right?
No, dude, there's no fucking way.
No way. Yeah. It was a novelty return. That should probably be it.
I can't believe they got through the first round, to be honest with you. I feel like usually I'm surprised they got through the first round. I feel like if you bring in a team like this, sometimes they don't really they do the first round. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. You know it. You know it. Oh. Yeah. Oh. You have to go. You know that. You know that. Sorry. Okay, I love that. So I love that song.
On that note, let me give you a note, Bob. We haven't talked about anything yet. We are 22 minutes and 38 seconds into the show. I just lost the one I was going to tell you. Here we go. So this is kind of interesting. It's about Explosion, the show we can't seem to find. The local UPN station has dropped all of its non-WWE wrestling. So Explosion in Nashville has moved to 11 a.m. on Saturday mornings on the WB station. And they also have picked up Channel 48 in Philadelphia.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, well, can't win it all.
Why not, dude? I mean, we should. We should be able to win it all.
Yeah, you're right.
I've never understood what, like, a wrestling company that has footage, just release the footage. What is the point of just hoarding your footage?
I don't know, but look at Cash in the arms of Dallas. That is hilarious.
Dallas is his cousin, right?
I think they did say that. Yeah, I think he's a cousin.
Okay. He's certainly not a brother or anything, but he is family. So cousins of family.
I do have a lot of notes about Mexico today that we will kind of touch on throughout the show, including a fight that happened that removed Hoovy from the team AAA team.
There was a fight in Mexico amongst them?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Did they confront him and like
Do you want it now?
Hoovy?
Okay, you got
Was
it
it
now.
a matter of like, hey, Hoovy, we know English and like what you said in Tennessee dude, was fucked up?
Yes. So
Really?
I'll just tell you now.
Okay.
I was gonna tease it and save it, but you know what? You got it now. As we're about to brawl on the outside, Sin and Slash throw Kid Cash against the guardrail. There was a legit backstage brawl on the March 21st show in El Torrio, which also played a part in Hoovy being taken off the Mexican team in the TNA America's X Cup. As mentioned, when they were in TNA a few weeks back, Guerrero was complaining about the eliminated early in the final match. He complained in English and said, "Nobody in the U.S. cares about anyone else on this team but me, and the fans will leave if I'm eliminated." Well, both Mr. Aguila and Hector Garza know English, so they knew what he was saying and were none too happy. Abismo Negro, who doesn't know English well, also heard it. Also in the dressing room, Negro confronted Guerrero about it and was mad because Guerrero walks around like he's a superstar again now that he's getting raves about his work in the US and Japan. So, Negro attacked him, punching him several times. Guerrero got a black eye and bruised up nose, and worse for our buddy Hoovy there were a lot of wrestlers watching, and nobody was in a hurry to break it up.
Wow. Damn. Come on, Hoovy. I thought he was a changed man.
Well, you thought wrong as Sin launches Kid Cash into the corner, tags and Slash.
That's disappointing. Oh well. You gotta love it. Do we I wonder if we ever see Hoovy again in TNA. I don't think we do.
Really? I will look at that right now. I didn't even think about looking that up.
I don't think we do. That might be Dunzo. Which is unfortunate. I mean, the guy's a star. So.
Did you already say there's no indie notes for this match? I can't remember. I thought you already said it. I'm not just trying to make you feel bad.
There's only one guy to even check about here. Of course, I clicked the wrong page because that's what I do here. Let's see. Did he do anything? March 2031. No. So there are no Kid Cash didn't do anything. And I don't think Dallas could, I guess, because he is relatively new here. Have any notes?
Don't worry. Dallas got Slash back in the ring.
I'm really not good at, clicking the right page. 0 for 2.
Well,
all right. I guess there is one thing here for Dallas. On March 27th, for PCW out of Arlington, Texas, Eddie Atlas defeated Shadow, better known as Dallas.
Wow, look at that. You are right, by the way. It was Hoovy's final appearance for TNA ever that I'm seeing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, that is wicked crazy.
He must have that bad of an attitude that they were like, not even worth it, dude.
He goes to WWE next year, though.
He does. Mexico.
Which is kind of crazy to think about.
Nice.
As a kid, I hated the Mexicools.
You did?
As a kid? Well, because they're bad guys.
No, they weren't.
The Mexicools?
Yeah, they were good guys.
No, they were not.
The Mexicools. They were riding lawnmowers. They came in as good guys.
Well, they eventually weren't.
Yeah, they might have turned heel eventually.
They got heat with me, okay? Both Kid Cash and Slash are down right now.
Now you have me questioning. I know, maybe I just liked them because it was Hoovy, Super Crazy, and Psychosis.
Well, right. Looking back on it, I like them.
Yeah, now you have me questioning.
Yeah, because look, on SmackDown, the Mexicools fought Funaki, Paul London, and Scotty 2 Hotty. And I'll tell you right now, that team ain't a team of heels.
Yeah.
And that's one of their
think you're
first
right.
appearances as a team.
Yeah, you're probably right there. They must have started off as heels.
I mean, you have a point. Like, how can you boo someone who comes out on a lawnmower? But
A riding lawnmower.
right, Dallas going for a double choke slam, but Slash and Sin break out, slapping his chest, chopping it, I should say, and Kid Cash chop blocks on Sin. And now Dallas taking control with some elbows to Sin in the corner. Sorry, to Slash. And reverse that. Kid Cash is fighting Sin, and Dallas is Slash.
Jose, Joel, I don't, fuck, which one's which? I don't know.
See, in this case, the names are so similar. I'm just
Sid is
the wrong one.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Springboard, somersault, drop kick by Kid Cash.
Good move. Slash going for his whirly bird here. And see you later, Kid Cash. Have fun. Oh, big boot send him right to the floor.
Now Dallas, that's right, Dallas is beating them down.
I can't wait until there's a Bob.
There will be eventually, dude.
Damn right there will be. And there will be for about 16 years. Leg lariat. Nope. Okay, Sin can't go for the cover. Now he does.
Wait, which
But
Bob
Dallas-
are you talking about?
I think you and I both know which one I'm talking about.
I'm gonna have to sit on that one.
Which one do you think I'm talking about?
I don't know. I can't think about which one comes here in TNA.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, I have no idea.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at
what
that
is
move
that?
by Dallas. That looks very similar to the same finisher he still uses today.
What does he call it?
Now?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Well, in any event, the Bob I'm talking about, when he comes in, it's going to be glorious.
Oh, let's see. You got okay.
Like, what the fuck are we talking? Who else are you talking
He's a
about?
robber. He's a robber.
It's a Bob. Okay. Fuck you.
I guess it is a Bob. You're not.
It's
wrong.
a Bob. Yeah. So, like, whatever, dude. What other Bob? I don't even know. Is there any other Bobs that come in aside from former WWE champion? Like 7 or what? 5 years from now?
I don't know, dude. He calls that move. Is it the blackout? That's not it, right? That's not what he calls that.
I don't think he calls that the blackout.
Well, cage matches got me fooked up then. I'm blanking. I can't think of what it's called, and I'm trying to look it up. We're at the announce table now. Don West, Mike Tenay talking to us. Oh, exclusive video footage coming up.
Oh, okay. This is the Jeff Jarrett stuff we were looking forward to. I want to point out, dude, that there's 1 hour, 18 minutes left in the show, and this has been flying by so far.
It really has.
We only did the 2 tag matches.
It is called the blackout, the inverted crucifix power bomb.
I've never heard it called a blackout before.
Well, that's what it's called.
I must have been blacked out.
Here you go. That's our buddy Armando Quintero right here doing the announcing Jeff Jarrett here. 18,000 strong, dude.
That is full.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool, dude.
Are we gonna see him throw the tortillas here?
Is it this early? I doubt that they would show that.
I guess if they're probably trying to show this as like look at our star that we're gonna have on TV.
Yeah, jeez, did you see the pyro almost go in that guy's face?
Yeah.
In the crowd. Oh wait, are they throwing tortillas at him?
No, that was just garbage. They might have been throwing them back at him.
Yeah, they could have been throwing. It looked like something was being thrown at him.
The audio is super weird in my ear. Bob, you only have one headphone in, but I have both. And in my left ear specifically, it's like almost muted, but I heard like some Spanish commentary.
I can hear some Spanish stuff. Yeah.
And in my right ear, it's Jarrett talking on the microphone. It's so weird.
I can hear. I could hear both.
Dude, it's weird. Oh, Jarrett gets the
Oh,
win
no.
in Mexico.
Dramatic. Now, point out the ring there.
Yeah, they are in a 6-sided ring. That's right. He
Cool.
defended his title against Latin Lover, and a police escort was needed to safely remove Jarrett.
Latin lover.
Jarrett had so much fucking heat that he had to get a police escort to leave.
I mean, I can't deny it. I do like Triple H. I also like that he has a Triple H logo on his shirt.
It's like a motorcycle thing.
It's like a Jeff. That's like the back of
Where-
Triple H's trunk.
Where do you think Triple H got it from?
From Jeff Jarrett.
Right. You got that damn right.
You're a mental basket case, he says. You got that brute strength, and you're strong, but you're fucking crazy.
Speaking about this Mexico shows, Jarrett's cutting a promo about all of these guys now. I have a note about it. Jarrett and Mantell were both raving about all the heat on that March 21st show in Mexico City and performing in front of 18,000 people. It hasn't been since the heyday of the wrestling war that Jarrett had worked in front of a crowd that large, or even longer when in front of one so heated. It will be interesting to see how the relationship with AAA develops. And then my last thing on this real quick, Bob, is the problem, and I can see this one brewing, this is from Dave, is Jarrett will see those big crowds and think on top it should mean big money, but ticket prices are so much cheaper than in the U.S. So,
do you think that IVP videos would have those shows?
I'll take a look.
I was gonna look it up too, because that type of stuff I think I'd be interested in seeing. Now, did I also buy a lot of Japanese wrestling from IVP videos and proceeded not to watch any of it? Yes, but this is different. I could maybe check it out. That's AAA, right? That he's at?
It was AAA, yes.
Where the hell is the AAA option here?
Well, I think you might got your answer. Oh, wait.
Lucha Libre?
I'm searching. It sounds like we're bringing out America's Most Wanted here.
I found it. Lucha Libre. Oh, America's Most Wanted coming out. I was not anticipating that. This is 2004. Let's see here. Is that Triple Mania? No way.
We find the defendants guilty.
Yeah, no. I don't think that, unless it's on the best of.
Oh, oh no. Jarrett just smashed a guitar over Chris Harris's head during the entrance, and he's got another guitar for Chris.
That was James Storm he smashed.
Oh, shit. Okay, sorry. Yeah, James Storm got smashed. Chris Harris he had another guitar for, but Harris is going after Jarrett now. We're fighting in the ring. Whoa, dude. I did not expect that.
No. Leaping close. I like that.
That was good.
Who needs an interview? Just smash him over the head.
Exactly. Really? That's awesome.
Pummeling away here on Jarrett. I think that was good. That was good. Good segment. Uh-oh, knee.
This might be a dumb question, but has Jarrett ever taken his own guitar shot? I don't know if I remember seeing that before.
Ooh. He has to have.
Right? That's what I'm thinking. He's got him up for catatonic. Oh, he hits Jarrett with it.
I'm trying to think. Did he? He had to have.
I feel like he had to have as well, but I can't think of a time where I've seen it.
That's a good question. I guess we'll find out. Maybe right now.
Yeah, well, that's why I just thought about it, though.
Oh,
and there's Raven, see?
God damn it, Raven.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
DDT, almost right on the guitar. Oh.
Raven,
this
Jarrett,
is my destiny.
And here's Styles. I thought he was wearing an Ico Pro shirt, but he wasn't.
It does look like it.
Oh, it's Wild Side, dude.
This is
He's
it?
wearing a
Oh, it
Wild
is.
Side shirt.
Yeah.
Nice.
Plug in that local company, AJ.
That's
Look
right.
at you.
Phil Behrens is gonna love that when I send him that on Twitter.
Oh, he probably
Actually, I don't even have to send it to him. He sees all of our tweets. So big shout out to Bill Behrens.
Uh-oh, here we go. And bam. Smashed. Do you think Bill Behrens listens?
I don't know, but I think Bill Behrens is awesome. So I hope he does.
I don't think Bill Behrens does.
I
But
don't
hey,
think
Bill,
so,
if you are listening, let us know. Because
Shoot us a DM.
You were hella entertaining in 2002.
When he was tied up in the back.
Yeah, and he was like
the first night he met
commissioner.
Vince Russo. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was a commissioner for like a minute.
With the cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Dude. That is some good shit. Okay, well, security's out here. They're getting Jared out of here. That was a crazy fun little brawl here in the middle of the show.
Yeah, I thought that was very good. It was an effective segment.
Dude, Monty Brown backstage with Scott Hudson, he's tweaking out. Step into the ring. It's not a ring, it's my hunting ground.
Why is he's so bizarre?
All you wide-eyed animals. It's not duck season. It's not rabbit season. It's open season. And I'm hunting humans.
Sabu.
It's not about competition, Scott. It's about the alpha male. Okay. Look, he keeps moving his hand again, like he did last week.
Bam. Pounce.
Oh, he didn't do it. I thought that was the big pause. You're nothing but terrible. That's awesome. You bend down and begin to feed, and you look up and think you heard something. Look at the face, dude. His facials are awesome. He's doing such funny faces. It's too late because the alpha male is already stalking you, and the last thing you will ever hear, and the last thing you'll ever feel is the pounce. Period.
The pounce. Period.
What the fuck? Why does Sabu have like a weird techie background with like numbers?
The Matrix.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, Monty Brown, pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, I mean he's another guy that's got tremendous amount of charisma.
I mean, that promo was great. I loved it.
Yeah, that was good. I think that kept our interest the whole time, and that's kind of the sign of a
right. It was almost too good because I was trying to say what he was saying, but I was too focused on listening to him.
Right.
They have his name spelled wrong in this Tron still. It's Monte, but it should be a Y, not an E.
They'll figure it out.
Because watch his nameplate when he comes out. Oh fuck.
Oh, they changed it.
Shit. Never mind. Apparently it's spelled right. But last week it was a Y, like it's supposed to be.
Right, and I'm sure they'll change it back.
Oh, they will.
They don't fucking know how to spell. It's just like WCW and like the Ultimo Dragon. Like they didn't. It was Ultimate and then Ultimo, and they didn't know what to do. Oh wait, I gotta see. There's indie news, I think. On this
these two are going right at it. As Bob is going to dig that up for us right now.
Well, actually, it's a 2-for-1. I think. Yeah, it is. Okay, so Monty Brown wrestled Sabu.
Get out of here.
Yeah, on March 21st, Sabu defeated Monty Brown at IWR's Brawl at the Hall 3 in Detroit, Michigan.
What the hell?
Which I feel like I might have mentioned that before, but maybe not.
I don't know if you did.
And then on March 27th, Sabu teamed up with Adam Flash and the Messiah to defeat Ian Knox, John Zandig, and Wife Beater at CZW's Aftershock in Italy.
Huh.
That show was in Italy? What the fuck?
Never know, man.
Not real. I guess it was. Yeah, that's the only notes for these guys.
Like Sabu's got like a half camel clutch on right now.
Monty's not about to give up to the Iron Sheik camel clutch.
It's not even. It's barely in.
He doesn't have the arms hooked. So
Andrew Thomas is like, "Are you gonna give up, dude?" No, Monty Brown, made of pure muscle, lifts up Sabu. He's on his shoulders in the electric chair and hits it.
Now this is not. This doesn't have a stipulation, right?
No, it's just a match.
See, now I hate that for Sabu because he can't use his chairs.
Well, they were just brawling last week. They probably should have done something. Why not? Make it no DQ. I don't give a shit.
Why not? Every match should be no DQ.
Lax rules, bro.
Yeah. Remember when WCW did that and they still had DQs?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure like they said no DQs and then the next match was a disqualification.
Oh, Monty Brown hits the turnbuckle chest first. Sabu springboard gets caught. Gets power slammed by Monty Brown. Knocks him down.
Both men are down as if they're already winded and they can't continue. 1, 2, but Sabu is able to power out.
Anything is possible.
Crowd seems kind of borderline dead for this.
I feel like they're making a decent amount of noise.
It's more like, I feel like a courtesy.
No, okay. They're chanting for Sabu a lot as Monty Brown hits him with a straight jacket neck breaker.
And I'm going to be honest with you, Monty kind of feels clunky.
He's still pretty new.
Yeah, but there's like no real flow to this. It's just like, whatever. We don't even know. They don't know what they're doing. Because if it was a hardcore match, probably be drastically different. But what do I know? Monty Brown goes flying over the top to the floor. Because Sabu avoided his running attack.
Ever since his return to TNA a couple weeks ago, he's kicking ass and taking names, and he's wearing a cheetah pants.
I mean, that is a brave choice. Nice Hurricanrana by Sabu. Slingshot Hurricanrana to the floor.
That's right. And Monty Brown is down on the arena floor here. Sabu's running around. He grabs a chair. Because why not?
Well, that's going to cause a disqualification.
Not with the lax rules, bro. He's about to throw it at his face.
That's not even an official thing, Dallas. You're just making things up. Well, I threw a chair into the ring. That makes it legal.
Was Monty Brown a good football player, Bob?
That's a good question.
We know Eric Watts was, but I'm curious.
Okay.
I'm curious about Monty Brown. He's a former Patriots player. A lot of people really like the Patriots.
Right.
Did they like him in 2004? I don't know. Sabu set up a table. He goes after Monty Brown, hits him in the back, punches him in the face. We're going over toward that table. Hits him. He's laid out on the table.
We're going to go to his pro football stats. So, you want to take a guess on how many years that Monty Brown played football?
Maybe, I would say max 2 years, but I'm thinking like 1.
Okay, well, he played 4.
Oh, wow.
His numbers were 96 and 93.
Why did he change numbers? Because teams or what?
Well, he changed teams. He was originally on Buffalo.
Really?
Yeah, he played for Buffalo from 93 to 95.
I know the song. It's Let's Go Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and
know
then he played for New England his final year in 96. He was a linebacker, it looks
like. Whoa,
like.
96?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like within the past like year or two.
Oh, no. No, his career is from 93 to 96.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So that was for him. Now, his stats, there's not a whole lot. So he played in 43 games total. started 13. Tackles combined, he had 106. Is he going to break the table by
Monty
20?
Brown jumped on the announce table, and so did Sabu.
Oh.
He throws him off onto the guardrail. Sabu was laid out on that other table, but...
Gosh dang it. All right, so I had 106 tackles, 65 solo, 38 assists, no sacks, it looks like.
The table gave out on one side, but Sabu's saying, fuck it.
He's still going to put him through it. Who cares? Here we go. Springboard.
Oh my God, he sat on his face.
Yep, and that was stiff because the table was already broken. If the table wasn't broken, that probably wouldn't have hurt. But he just landed directly on his face.
Keith, please, in the truck.
Right.
Watch, ready?
Guys in the truck.
Boom.
That's.
Dude's dead.
Yeah. So that's Monty Brown's career.
And while you got all his stuff pulled up, what year did he get into wrestling? Sabu goes for a cover, gets kick out of 2.
I think
I could pull that up quicker than you, probably.
it looks like 2002. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, 2000.
2000.
Yeah, it says Brown was trained by professional wrestler Dan the Beast Severn and Sabu.
Whoa!
That's weird. Well, I guess
Dude,
Detroit. He's from Detroit, isn't he? Yeah. Monty Brown was born in Michigan. Sabu's from Michigan. That makes sense.
Yeah, that does. That's so weird.
Yeah, he began his career in 2000, wrestling for Michigan's All-World Wrestling League, where he wrestled against competitors, including his trainer, Sabu. During this time, in 2000, he teamed with Chris Sabin.
What?
Yeah, that is bizarre. A Monty Brown, Chris Sabin tag team.
Sabin had to have been wicked young. 2000?
I mean, how old is he here? Like when he came in 2003, like 22, 21?
I think. Wicked young, dude. Sabu gets thrown into the crowd. Is that fair play? Oh, no.
I don't think so.
It was a joke. I knew it wasn't.
Oh. Okay.
It was a woman with blonde curly hair.
Well, I was going to say, I saw the blonde hair.
From behind. It was kind of funny, though. We're over near the Raven's Nest area, going up the stairs.
Is Raven going to appear here and help out his...
He should. I just can't believe we're getting this incredible student versus teacher matchup.
You would have thought that maybe TNA would mention that, but...
If anything, he probably mentioned that, because you said Dan Severin?
Yeah.
He probably would mention that, if anything, and leave out the Sabu part of it.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, Sabu hit him wicked hard with a chair. Oh my God, he just fell on top of that kid.
Yeah, he sure did. We are under an hour left in the show. We have 59 minutes right now on the dot.
And if you're following along a normal way, though, we're at 52 minutes and 43 seconds.
Normal way, and you couldn't even read it right. So,
well, I'm just so focused on this match. My notes are going black.
Just brawling in the crowd like they're Jeff Jarrett. That's how you know Jeff Jarrett's not wrestling on tonight's show.
Someone else had to go in the crowd and do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
Although Raven's on the show tonight wrestling, so he'll probably be in there.
Oh, that's a good point, actually.
Clubbing away on Sabu's face.
Oh, hits him on the guardrail.
Face first.
Okay. Oh my God. Sabu was climbing on the dancer cages, but he just realized that shit was about to fall over, I think.
Well, and I don't think he has proper footing to even get up there. Give me a break. Also, why are the cages still there when they did away with the cage dancers?
That's a really good question. Oh, they're throwing the match out. The bell just rang.
What kind of bullcrap is that?
We're at the area where they used to hang people and throw them off balconies.
There's been many attempted murders in that hallway right there. Wait, why is Sabu's music playing?
TNA's confirming it's a double disqualification.
Okay.
But yeah, they're playing Sabu's music. Monty Brown says, screw that.
I guess technically, whenever I guess when you kind of throw away the match, you probably just by default play the babyface's music.
I think that's a fair assessment.
I do like that it's just a brawl, because this should lead to like a no DQ match. I don't even know if I'd say today that this was really ever a wrestling match. I think they were always just kind of brawling.
Right. Here comes security, but Monty Brown's trying to break out. He's beating up security guys. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, he's throwing a chair.
Throwing at security.
Let's send it to Scott Hudson. Oh, the Four Corners wild card match coming up soon. Here's Glenn Gilberti and David Young.
David Young definitely toning it up here. His physique is improving. I'll give him that.
Oh, research on NWA-TNA.com shows him. David, we don't know how to break it to you. Since October 26th, you're 0-17. Glenn Gilberti says, no, that can't be right.
That sounds about right.
Are you kidding me, David? No, that can't be right.
No, that can't be right. No.
When's the last time you pinned somebody?
Come on, Glenn, come on, man. Glenn.
He said the Clowns. But he said, no, Kid Cash beat the Clowns.
When was his last win? Who did he beat? Who do you think? I'm going to look it up. Who do you think was his last win against?
Oh, my God.
I feel like it's going to be like a big name, and we're going to be like, are you fucking kidding me?
It's going to be
That's why they're not going to mention it.
I don't know, dude. I have nothing.
All right, I'm going to check it out here in a minute.
The new franchise look at Shane Douglas's sparkly jacket.
I like it, dude.
Long vest, dude. That's nice.
I like it. That looks good. That's what he wore that in WCW, didn't he?
I feel like he wore something like that, yeah.
I think he did. Since October, they said he's. Oh, let's see.
Yep.
Cheaper. Oh my god. When was his last singles win?
Oh, there you go.
Okay, you want to know? This is kind of funny because we know like the joke. It looks like David Young's last weekly pay-per-view singles win was on April 16th when he defeated James Storm.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well,
the franchise here, he's just talking about how there's going to be trouble in the family and stuff, but they got it.
He's won matches, obviously, on Explosion
during
this time. But in terms of the weekly pay-per-views in a singles capacity, his last win was against James Storm. That's funny. That's pretty good.
So this is the number one contender wild card Four Corners tag team match.
Why are they coming out to Siaki's music?
Siaki, because Diamond doesn't have his own song.
Oh, that's right.
Diamond and Siaki, our first team. Next team here.
I got any news for Simon Diamond. You might find this pretty funny. On March 27th, Simon Diamond lost a singles match to the Honky Tonk Man.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that was for SSCW in Clifton, New Jersey. And you know what? At least that was the main event.
Well, I guess so. And here comes the new franchise. So you got to say, introducing a team of Michael Shane and Shane Douglas. Yeah. The team of Shane Douglas.
I do like the music. Is Michael Shane wearing yellow now? Look at this. He's been changing it up.
It took him until they were nearly about to break up the team to match the tires and
finally
tag team a lot, but.
Sorry.
I like this team. They've really grown on me.
Yeah, I agree. I just
Final
wish they
team
wouldn't
here.
break up already. But as soon as you start liking them, they break up.
D'Lo Brown. Wait a second.
What?
Wait a second. Bob.
What?
Okay, so guys, it's D'Lo Brown, and they announced it. Apollo, and guess what? He's wearing the fucking Elion mask, and here he goes. He fucking takes it off. Fuck that, dude. I'm about to get up and walk away right now.
What a horrible way of just like revealing who he was. Jimmy Boyage is like, yeah, you guys, we all know it's Apollo. Wow.
Get out of here, dude.
Why wouldn't you just have a heel take off his mask and get heat that way instead of just being like, yeah, just take it off during your entrance? That was stupid.
He's returning to his roots as Apollo. D'Lo's pants are awful. He's wearing like long leathery pants.
Yeah, I don't like the pants that.
Okay, but real quick, are we serious right now?
I think that was bad.
I can't believe they just did that. Now, we've known it's Apollo for a while.
Sure.
And I even knew before we fully discussed it on air because in one of my notes it said it, but I said, we're probably going to find out soon. I'm going to hold this note back.
Right.
And then here we are, probably 2-3 months later, and they announced me as Apollo, and even Don West was like, well, they're one and the same. And he takes the mask off, and here we are.
Well, and you know what's funny, too, is...
oh, wait a
tattoo. I mean, you could just always just really like tattoo.
Right. And I'm sure you have more notes, but before that, I've noticed D'Lo's awful pants appear to actually be part of a stable he is in Japan, I believe.
Correct. And that's what I'm going to get to right now.
Okay. Sounds good. Good transition.
So he was touring with All Japan Pro Wrestling from March 20th through March 28th. And during that tour, he was teaming with his fellow stablemates of the RO&D group, which obviously is on the back of his tights there, or his pants. And that would be consisting of D'Lo, Buchanan, and Taka Michinoku. They were teaming up together. It looks like maybe D'Lo and Buchanan were primarily the duo that would tag together. But during that tour, it looks like they only lost 2 matches. Jamal is also in that group.
Really?
I feel like I read all the guys that were in that group, and it was.
I think you might have before,
mixed bag of people. Yeah, like Justin Credible's in it, Gladiator, which is Mike Awesome, Matt Morgan, Buchanan. Yeah. Do you want to know what ROND stands for?
Yeah, I do.
Roughly obsess and destroy.
Okay.
Don't know what that means, but that's a thing. Okay. Apollo, he was busy over the weekend for IWA Puerto Rico. So it looks like he's still working for the group, even though they've severed ties, as Shane Douglas hit a front suplex on the former El Leon.
LWA or IWA, you say, huh?
Yeah. So
I gotta know. Oh, go ahead. Okay. You do yours, and then I gotta know.
All right. So on March 20th, he teamed up with Glamour Boy Shane to defeat Monty and Ray Gonzalez. On the 26th of March, he wrestled Ray Gonzalez to a double DQ. And then on March 27th, Apollo defeated Ray Gonzalez. Now, it's important to note here that the first 2 Ray Gonzalez's, it was spelled with the A. The last Ray was a E.
Oh.
So whatever that means. Maybe Ray Gonzalez was having an identity crisis. I don't know. But that's the indie notes for this match.
Oh, okay. So Mantell, Dutch Mantell, he's now working more closely with WWC. We talked about this a bit last week.
Right.
Because of that IWA-TNA relationship being done. Although, as Bob just mentioned, Apollo is still working for both companies. And this kind of leads to Eddie Colon is expected to be coming in. And, of course, as we read, he worked a dark match.
And Eddie Colon being?
Eddie Colon.
Yeah, but you know who that is, right?
I can't think about it, but I know him as Eddie Colon. Hold on. I do know it. I'm looking it up.
Click the name, my friend.
Oh, yeah. It's Primo.
There you go.
I knew I had it. I knew it was one of them. But I feel like I know the name Eddie Colon more than that. Isn't that bad?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I know Eddie Colon.
Yeah, of course, Eddie Colon. I feel like, nice swinging neck breaker there by Siaki.
And for the record, I can't click the name.
Oh, you can't? Isn't it funny how, like, Epico and Primo had a job for, like, 20 years, and they wrestled, like, 8 matches, it seems like?
Right. Siaki thrown into the post by Michael Shane, falls to the floor. I still can't believe this Apollo shit, dude. What the fuck?
That might be one of the most lackluster, like, reveals.
Like, why didn't you just have him come back and be Apollo then?
Yeah, like, what?
Why did he need to be El Leon?
There was clearly no planning on
on
how to go about that character. And I don't even know if it was really a character. It's just him masked up.
And for a while, it was just that shitty black mask that they should have just taken off like a week after. Remember,
like a domination.
This masked man,
yeah.
And it was just Apollo the whole time.
Right.
And like El Leon fought in like for a while, like jeans and shit, and he looks much larger without that stupid mask and like weird gear on. As Siaki hits Michael Shane with a pop-up Samoan drop. Glenn Gilberti comes in now to face off against Sonny Siaki. Laying in those right hands. Get him up against the ropes. This is cheating. Irish whip. Siaki reverses. Drops down. Glenn goes across.
Cheating. It's relaxed rules, dude. Relaxed rules.
There's a lot going on here. I can't believe Bob had 2 indie notes for this match.
Yeah.
David Young gets tagged in now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like most of the guys here just wrestle locally, it seems like. Or, like, not really do anything other than TNA. Oh, that's right. I forgot Siaki was X Division champion.
That's right. He sure was.
A month. Oh, my God. David Young with a standing Hurricanrana, and I mean, he snapped it off. What was that?
That's right.
Holy smokes. David Young coming through here. Why would he tag in D'Lo Brown?
Good question.
This is not elimination.
No, it's not. Oh, was that the low? No, Sky High. That was the Sky High.
Low down, I think, is the top rope move.
Yeah, so that was the Sky High. But
Shane Douglas is not wearing a T-shirt, folks, so he must have been working out. He's got his chain, and of course, he had to wrap it around his fist so we could all see it. Michael Shane collides with him and got shoved into him, though. Heads.
Oh, but Michael.
Oh, great. Yeah. What? Oh, you know what? Right. Tracy's
trying to get between them. Not tonight. Speaking of the Mantel working with WWC, as Michael Shane is leaving. Oh!
Whoa, he almost smacked her.
Wait, hold on. Let's see what happens here before I tell you this. Oh.
You grabbed by the throat.
They're about to kiss.
These guys are done.
Nose to nose. Michael Shane looks fed up. He's leaving. Tracy's like freaking out.
Tracy's lower back tattoo is literally just a smaller version of what Dallas has.
And Dallas being Lance Archer,
right, not Dallas Gridley. Swinging side slam by D'Lo on David Young. What is he doing? Why is he going for a tag? He had the guy beat.
I don't know. Anyways, Mantel confirms his affiliation with WWC because they are planning a big show on April 9th in Carolina. And I don't know how to say the real name of it, but it is translated to Return to the Glory Phase 1. And they are bringing in Abdullah the Butcher, Ron Killings, and Abyss.
In Carolina?
It just says Carolina.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Is that a Simon Sears. Number 3 hits it. Oh, some super kicks.
Super kick party. Oh, that's Swinger.
Oh, shit.
Swinger's back. He smashed Simon down with a chair over the head. Oh, David Young still can't get a win. What the hell, man? Gosh dang it. I thought David Young was about to pin him. What? Dang it. He should have. Uh-oh, TKO by Apollo.
That's right.
That's a shame.
Carolina, Puerto Rico is a place. So
Say what? Tell me what you want.
you hear that, Bob?
What?
Carolina, Puerto Rico is a city.
Oh, okay.
Because WWC runs in Puerto Rico. I wanted to confirm that before we were like, oh, Carolina.
Yeah, because I was gonna look it up and be like, oh, they had a show in the States.
We have not yet encountered the Monster Abyss. So Scott Hudson's going in this weird dark area. Oh, there he is. Wait. What the heck?
What the hell? You know who that is?
I do know who that is, and there's a woman in a black wig with glasses talking in an accent. Do you know me, Mr. Hudson? And that was Goldilocks. And she has some sort of split personality, it seems.
I think I like it.
That was pretty weird.
Yeah. What has happened to her where she's like gone insane?
I don't know, dude, but it's pretty. It's quite the transition, isn't it?
I don't hate it. It's an interesting like turn, like
right
personality turn.
We have an amazing red video package up here next. I'm assuming the X Division title match is up next, which I forgot is happening, and I'm really excited about this match.
Yeah. I think
that being said, Bob, I have a pretty interesting note I'm saving probably until the last match because it does feature AJ Styles, and it's going to be pretty interesting. But I guess while this is happening, well, now we're about to be in the arena, but since we don't got a whole lot left, I gotta pump some of these out here. So as we are about to go to this X Division title match, there seems to be a little new this past week when it comes to the TV situation. We've been talking about this a lot. What's going to happen? Oh, wait, let's look at these facts real quick. Saban stripped after the injury. Several more weeks, they're saying it.
Yeah, you said, 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, something like that. Can Kazarian prove Lynn wrong that he should have picked him, essentially, for Team NWA? And is Red ready to regain the title? Because he just had that ACL reconstructive surgery. So, yeah, nothing majorly new with this TV situation. But the talk had quieted down. And what that means is anyone's guess, Dave says. The talk this past week was that they were cutting back on the monthly tape pay-per-view. There are plans to do... Oh, wait, here comes Saban on crutches. Looks like he's going to give up the title. There are plans to do after the April 7th show, which would be the UK versus Mexico America's X Cup, plus the finale of the NWA Tag Team Title Tournament. This is all penciled in. And plans have literally been changing by the minute, Dave says. They're going to plan to do one more tape show in May. And so there is talk about a major X Cup deal, either as a three-way US, Canada, Mexico, or perhaps with even more teams, as Saban officially gives up the title to the referee there. Jerry Lynn did a promo, this was the last week, I believe, and talked about bringing in all teams in at once to show who the top team was. After that point, they were talking about June and July with no tape shows. The indications we've been given is that the tape shows have actually some better than the live show, and they have come at a significant savings, but they probably have their reasons. So we are potentially winding down on those, Bob. What do you think about that?
I am a fan of that.
Kazarian in the ring here. I'm pretty curious who's going to win. Saban coming out here on the show, giving up the title due to an injury. Amazing Red. Let's see. Is Amazing Red ready? Is Kazarian ready? Could we see a brand new X Division champion? I don't know. Anything's possible here in the TNA Asylum. Our referee's Mike Posey. So you know there's going to be a lot of arm waving.
Yeah, dramatic reactions.
But probably no ref bumps, which is good. Andrew Thomas.
I think you could take a ref bump.
No, because Andrew Thomas is the ref bump ref.
Oh, okay. So you're saying Posey does not take ref bumps?
Not as much as Andrew Thomas does.
Okay, that's true. I mean, I'm pretty sure Andrew Thomas one time took a bump just like looking at something. I don't think there was any contact made, and it was just like, yep, fall down.
Right. Look, in the black and green from Anaheim, this is Frankie.
How do you feel about the little goatee here for Mr. Kazarian?
I don't hate it.
I don't like it.
I don't know if I like it either, but I don't hate it.
I definitely don't like it.
I needed a better look at it, but we're about to introduce Amazing Red, so we're not getting it.
From Brooklyn, New York, he came here on a Greyhound.
He's very pasty.
Well, yeah. The do-rag. Remember, didn't his like do-rag get ripped off one time and we were just like, put it back on? Because his hair was all like weird.
Yeah, I feel like that might have happened. And it was like, wait, we like it better with it on.
Yeah. Who would you put the vacant title on?
See, here's another thing. I think Red is the obvious choice. He made his return, can get the title. But I think I want Kazarian to win.
You want Kazarian to win?
Yeah, I think I want Kazarian. Have Red and him have a little program after this, chase the title.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah. Usually the heel will win.
We just had a face champion. I think Kazarian, man, and I think he's gonna win it.
I think I want Amazing Red.
What the?
Yeah.
Back body drafts, arm drags.
I like Amazing. That was a sloppy looking drop kick, but it was.
That's okay. Kazarian wants a timeout. He's on the floor. Sorry.
That doesn't happen here. Buddy. You can't do no timeouts.
Amazing Red goes for a baseball side. Look like what Kazarian moved. This flips back into the ring. Oh, Red gets a nice boot to the face by Kazarian.
Come on, Red. The fans are saying that you still suck to Kazarian, which is not even true, even though Kazarian has in fact blocked me on Twitter. I don't think he sucks. Slingshot leg drop.
Well, Bob has the longest people who blocked me list I can ever think of.
It's like 3 people.
Bullshit. It's more than that.
Like 3. Velvet Sky, Hulk Hogan,
Frankie Kazarian,
Ryan Satin.
Ryan Satin.
that's already 4.
Another springboard leg drop.
Who else has blocked me?
Saban watching from ringside.
Indie notes here. Did Amazing Red do anything over the weekend? It looks like he did not. Slowly getting himself back into ring shape from his injury. So Saban isn't thrilled. He wishes that he was wrestling for the title. Kazarian's got like a torture rack and then switches into a neck breaker for another 2 count. Let's see. Kazarian. Yes, he did. Frankie Kazarian defeated Spanky on March 27th for Pro Wrestling Guerrilla in Santa Ana, California.
Wow.
And that is all there is for that.
Well, would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
If you're following along at home, we are at 1 hour, 19 minutes, and 20 seconds.
Tornado DDT. Well, No, I got Tilt-A-Whirl DDT, I guess. By Amazing.
I'm also going to take this moment, and I'm going to say, if you don't follow us on Twitter, be sure to do that. Because if you're not watching along on the show, you'll be able to see some really excellent posts about it throughout the week, starting the day after this episode drops. And we're at Cross the Line TNA over on Twitter, and you can see some of that over on a Facebook page as well, at TNA Cross the Line Pod.
Yeah, and Dallas does all that stuff, so don't even try to ask me about anything.
Yeah, so if there's a typo, it's my fault.
That's right.
Which hasn't happened in a while, knock on wood. Fans hate Frankie Kazarian here. Red's getting his ass beat. Seems to be the general thing that happens in Amazing Red matches, but...
Well, as he should. He should be getting his butt kicked.
Right.
Why would he get any offense in? That's not how this works.
No. He's up in the middle rope. Oh,
And
nice.
as soon as they say that, he hits a middle rope clothesline.
I love the guy in the blue hair wig in the front.
You know what? I was going to mention him.
He's hilarious.
Because he clearly sticks out. Excuse me. Go, Red, go. Go, Red, go. Come on, Don West. Get the chant going.
You know what I'm talking about? Is that knee injury bothering him?
Well, let's not speculate.
Oh, drop toe hold.
Drop toe
Frankie
hold.
Kazarian hits that middle turnbuckle. Red goes to the other corner. Looks like we're going to see a potential basement drop kick. That's right.
Got him right in the face.
Okay, today's like 30 seconds behind calling what just happened, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, how would he be? How would he be so far behind? Somersault dive over the top by Amazing Red, right in front of Chris Sabin, the former champion. Do you think whoever wins this, we're going to get a ladder match to crown the real true champion?
There's always a chance of a ladder match in TNA, Bob, and you know that just as well as I do.
There is a chance for a ladder match when it doesn't even need to be a ladder match.
Right. Is that April? Look, April is still here, guys. She is ringside, one of the ring
Holy
girls.
shit, it is. What?
Wow.
Wow, okay.
Oh, Kazarian grabbed one of Chris Sabin's crutches. Wait, is he going to stand up and he's fine? No, but he stole the crutch anyway.
Why would he stand up and be fine? And the whole, like, vacating the title would make no sense. Oh,
holy
God.
Shit.
Red just jumped off the ring steps and did like a swinging flatliner on Kazarian.
Yeah, on the floor. He's dead. Well, here's a replay. Keith in the truck, thank you for this. Look at that. Boom.
Just take the count out win, Red. Just roll back in the ring. Sabin didn't hurt his knee in TNA, did he? It was somewhere else, right?
I don't know if I have an answer on that, to be honest with you.
Okay. 1, 2. Oh, Kazarian somehow powers out.
I can double check. I don't think it was in one of my past notes. I think it was just like, yeah, he's hurt. It just says a few weeks back. For last week, we just said a few weeks back. So I don't think I have an official word on where that happened. I'm sure if we check out when his last match was before this, I bet you we could figure it out.
Oh, I guess I could do that.
That's right. I'm putting Bob to work, guys. No big deal. Oh, Back to the Future. Is he going to hit on Red? Nope. Red is countering it.
He's going to counter out of it, looks like.
And he goes for Code Red, but no. Counter. Kazarian. Holy crap. I thought he was going to go for neck breaker, but he flipped him all the way over and made him land right on his stomach.
And now we're saying just for TNA, right? For Sabin's last match?
Oh, I mean, whenever. Because if we want to try to guesstimate when the injury was.
Okay, well, then I guess I got to change how I'm looking this up. so difficult. Let's see here. 2004.
Slingshot DDT by Frankie Kazarian on the Raising Red.
Okay, so the last time that he wrestled was on March 3rd.
Well, that
like in
lines
general.
up.
So March 3rd, and that was when it was Saban, Skipper, and Dutt against Team Japan.
Oh, that might be it then.
Could be that time.
Yeah, I think that might be it. Oh shit, Code Red.
Nice. Code Red.
That's freaking awesome.
Kicks out.
What a counter. Let's see that again. They're going to show us a replay. He popped right into that, dude. Holy crap.
Leg sweep or a kick at least.
Red Star press, but he missed it. Oh!
Oh, what the fuck?
That's right, baby. Kind of a lame finish, but
yeah, it was.
He kind of just.
It was also weird. Like Kazarian is significantly bigger than Red, and to see him do like a cradle like that,
yeah,
kind of looked like he was pinning a child.
Wow. The crowd is pissed. They are not chanting. They're silent. I mean, when they just hit the 3, it was kind of like a very similar feeling of when they did it to The Undertaker at WrestleMania 30. And
you know what? So here's the thing. I wanted Red to win, but I don't hate Kazarian winning because now he can be like, listen, you guys didn't even have me on Team NWA, and I am now the X Division champion.
Exactly.
So
there's a lot.
There's layers of this.
Going right in Chris Saban's face. Look at this, baby. Saban Oh! Saban got slapped wicked hard when he got in the face of Kazarian.
Is he about to punk him out and Saban do nothing? Who came out?
Oh, Sanjay Dutt.
Okay.
Who is part of Team NWA. Here comes Elix Skipper as well, and there's Jerry Lynn. So all of Team NWA down here.
Is Jerry Lynn hurt? Looks like he was limping.
I don't know, but Saban's popping into the ring.
Oh, is he limping? It looks like he wasn't putting pressure on his right leg. I think he's all right.
Okay.
Yeah, he's all right. Kazarian getting the hell out of there.
He's booking it, man. There goes Jerry Lynn after
me. Jerry Lynn's like, no, I'm going to still come after you, my friend.
Here goes Skipper turning on Saban. They're just kidding.
That would have been funny if you just smacked him over the back of it.
Backstage with 3 Live Crew, Conan, Ron Killings, and BG James.
Wow, I didn't realize I had the same body as Conan. Jeez.
Oh my God.
That really made me reevaluate my eating habits.
Look, he asked him if he's ready. He's like, don't forget who made the match. Why wouldn't I be ready?
I'm the one that booked it.
Can I get an amen? Right. Okay, dog. Go ahead. You like this bandana? Go ahead, feel. That's enough. So me and BG, we got your back covered like a car seat. Vince Russo, this is a message for you. Oh, you give out a lot of opportunities, but me and BG are waiting for ours. Yeah, Vinny Rue.
B Jizzle is on his shirt.
Oh, you might even have time to call somebody. Bring in Cute Kip or we riot.
Cute Kip. I remember. Wasn't his character name was like no introduction needed? That was like his character. Because they couldn't think of a name.
NWA-TNA.com. You can go there. Oh, yes, about the Academy at the Asylum.
The Academy that has
There's
produced 0 wrestlers.
There's some for experienced and some for beginners.
Yeah, well, it don't matter because nobody of note came out of the TNA wrestling.
I don't believe that.
Okay. All right.
Come on.
Oh, great. We're going to get 4 promos and probably 5 because Sting's probably going to have to be like, it's showtime. And by the way, Moment of Truth, October.
No, Sting the movie.
Sting the movie, October. Check it out.
Team AAA from Mexico.
If you buy the movie, I don't have to keep on wrestling, and I really don't want to keep on wrestling, so especially for TNA. So please buy the movie.
1 week from tonight. NWA World Tag Team Tournament Finals. It's official. Yes, Loki and Christopher Daniels. They're winning that gold, baby. Triple X is back. Kid Cash in Dallas.
Big man.
Oh, they're being cut off.
Who's that?
Oh,
That's Dave Taylor. This is the Team UK guys.
David Taylor
of WCW fame.
We're here to show the Queen. I don't think I know any of these guys.
Yeah, I don't know if I do either.
I
mean, I know David Taylor. He's a WCW guy, Blue Bloods. But aside from that,
well, I have some names, but I feel like is he going to tell us before I start? Just okay.
Nope, it is Waka.
Well, there's Robbie Dynamite. We got James Mason, who's the team captain. Frankie Sloan. And
Dean Allmark, isn't it?
You might be right. I don't have it in this particular part. I'm not looking at the card. I am looking at something different, but I'm looking at the part that I was going to mention, but I decided against, but I'm going to say it. And that's pretty much that. Dave notes, because these are pre-taped, that it's probably one of the weakest America's X Cups that we've seen.
Why is Sting's face paint like falling off his face?
Because he just fought Jarrett.
See what I tell you? It's showtime, folks. That's his promo. That's
right.
It.
But yeah, apparently it is one of the weakest. And Dave said he heard a lot of complaints about the UK team that they showed nothing special. Major style clash problems. I'm getting everyone really excited about next week's show.
Yeah, you're just making me really excited to watch it.
Yeah, particularly Bob. Cannot wait for next week's show. This has been the X Cup there was the least amount of build for, though.
Can't wait.
Yeah, should be really fun. Yeah, man, I think I pretty much got one note left, and I was kind of going to do it around this time. Do you want it now during this video package?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, let's start it. And we kind of touched base a little bit on this stuff already, but TNA had started pressuring AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels not to take any more future Ring of Honor dates. There were reports that they said they used the reason that they were afraid it would botch up their Fox Sports Net potential deal, but those in TNA denied Fox Sports Net had anything to do with it, and it was because they were trying to disassociate themselves with Rob Feinstein. And as a side note, even WWE strongly suggested that Jim Cornette, it would be best for him to stay clear of Ring of Honor at this point as well. So it's not even just TNA, by the way. But neither Styles nor Daniels, who only get 3 dates per month from TNA, were thrilled about it being suggested on March 24th by Jeff Jarrett to not work, at least until this blows over. Dave says he doesn't believe anyone has been directly approached since Chris Sabin is injured in TNA, hasn't used CM Punk in several weeks. You're kind of getting some of those guys out of there. Now, after that, ROH fans, which TNA believed was led by Bob McGee, started an email campaign against TNA for shutting its workers out of Ring of Honor. This led to TNA officials and Gabe Sapolsky talking on March 26th, and both sides agreed to try and hammer out some sort of understanding this week in exchange for Sapolsky telling Ring of Honor fans not to send harassing emails to the company and Fox Sports Net. Raven hasn't worked since November, although he's booked on the April 23rd Minneapolis and April 24th Chicago show since it's the first time in those markets. And with Red starting back, he'll kind of be involved as well.
I didn't realize that Raven was booked for Ring of Honor shows. I thought when he was done, he was done.
Yeah, pretty interesting. Vince Russo is ringside now. He's on the commentator table with Mike Tenay, and we are announcing the special enforcer. So during that, you guys miss nothing. But yeah, it's
okay.
Well, yeah, he just came out and sat down. He didn't miss anything.
You're gonna classify that as nothing. It's Vince Russo, dude.
I'm sorry. Well, Sting's here, as Bob noted before, his paint is messed up, and I believe that's because of that filmed match with Jarrett.
Oh, was that before the show?
That was before the show. The only things filmed after the show is...
Okay, Tanais is saying there was an altercation between Sting and Jeff Jarrett before the show.
And that's funny.
Well, at least they're not ignoring that.
No, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Who better? Well, I can name someone who better than Sting. Canyon.
Indie notes. I'll just get out of the way. That way we can enjoy this next.
Let's do it, man.
Back on March 26th, CM Punk defeated Raven for the FWA in London. And then the next day, Raven teamed up with Hate, and Hate is in all caps. I don't know if Hate is anybody that I know. It's not. They defeated the New Generation Superstars, which was Steve Douglas and Thumbtack Jack, or WXW in Germany. And then AJ Styles, of course, I already mentioned the six-man tag earlier that involved Christopher Daniels, but on March 26th, AJ Styles defeated Seth Delay for NWA Wildside Hardcore Hell Night 1. And that is all there is for your indie notes.
Really? That's it for the whole thing?
Yep.
Oh. Raven just stared at Sting right in the face, making me some reason want a Sting and Raven match. I don't know.
You know, the fact that they never had, at least not to my knowledge, a singles match, it's a little frustrating because you would think that would be a perfect matchup for the two of them.
Yeah, I don't know. It is weird. Yeah. But it's not like they weren't away from each other. They've even in years to come.
There were even several opportunities to do that.
Yeah, kind of weird.
They just chose not to do it.
Here's Abyss. Beware.
Live crew.
The old song, I'm telling you, I had that shit stuck in my head all the time.
Which one?
The last 3 Live Crew song.
Oh.
This one I don't like as much. Still Getting Rowdy. I don't know. I like when it was like, I don't know. It was just more like dancey before. There's April, my fave.
You want to know what a random theme song I would get stuck in my head?
Yeah.
JBL's.
Like,
yeah, like 2000.
Yeah, I get that though. That makes sense to me.
And you just hear like a fucking cow.
Here comes AJ Styles. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh shit! I thought all 4 guys were already out.
I didn't know if you noticed, Bob, during Raven's entrance. It was while you were reading the indie note, though. He has this like weird ECW song kind of thing, but it's like his old Tron, so it like doesn't really match up because it's like the creepy slow thing, but it's weird.
He probably is gonna revert back, right?
Very soon, I would have to guess.
He is back to the skirt. It looks like so.
Yeah, that's the thing. He wore the jean shorts 1 week, I think. Maybe 2.
Yeah, maybe 2 weeks. Yeah.
What a 4-way we got here, guys. Andrew Thomas is a referee. Raven, Abyss, Styles, and Ron Killings. The bell officially rings. 1 hour, 39 minutes, 21 seconds.
I feel like Ron Killings was just kind of thrown randomly into this stuff, so I feel like he's going to win.
Really?
Well, I mean, he's just like the randomest dude, really. I mean, he was just part of 3 Live Crew tag team guy, and suddenly he's like, oh, I'm a main eventer again.
Right.
And I do like that this is a tornado 4-way. It looks like there's not any stupid tags.
And Sting is our special enforcer ringside.
Jeff Jarrett's watching.
Look at, he's got the glasses on. He never wears those in TNA.
Never say never.
Oh, and there we go. He does apparently wear them in TNA. Raven scouting Abyss. Gets him from by Raven effect. Nope, Abyss pushes him out. Goes to a splash in the corner. Raven moves. Ron Killings clotheslines Raven to the outside. They both fly out.
Yeah.
Styles and Abyss. Styles gets caught. Nope, slips out of that powerbomb position.
Kick, chop to Abyss.
And if you're wondering, yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Raven.
did he? Oh, I
Nope, Raven swept his leg.
Jeez. That was a violent fall.
It was. Yeah, if you're wondering, Abyss's shirt is wet in the front. Sting just... Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Sting is beating up Raven.
It's happening.
That is the first ever physical contact between Sting and Raven.
I think it was, dude. Hurricane Rana by Ron Killings on Abyss.
Nice Hurricane Rana by Ron. Oh, boy. Let's see. Ducks a clothesline. Ron going for a go behind. Styles springboard, drop kick. He's fine with hitting Raven. Although I guess you could say he was really trying to go for Ron there. He was being held by Raven, but whatever. It's okay. Abyss is up, and he's going to get double teamed. The good thing his shirt is wet because those chops probably don't hurt as much.
Oh, shit. They probably hurt more.
No, dude, because like the fabric is all like soaked, so it doesn't hurt as much.
I don't know, man. Wet skin slaps? No thanks.
No, but they're hitting the shirt.
His chest is open.
Yeah.
Double drop kick.
Double drop kick, yeah. Raven drop kicked off. Yep. Ron and AJ, are they going to be the new D-Lo and AJ?
Dude, Suntan Superman in the phenomenal one.
I can't wait for BG and Conan to be pissed.
It's the remix, and Styles starts coming in.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know about all this rap.
What are they doing? Oh.
Double back suplex by Abyss.
Just showing off his power advantage here.
Raven about to take advantage of the situation. He's scouting Abyss.
Super kick.
And super kick. Okay, didn't get all of it.
I mean, he missed by about the size of Texas on that kick. Holy smokes. Do they even acknowledge it on commentary?
No, but as Bissett going for chokeslam, Raven breaks out. I'm going to say something, and I can't believe I'm about to say it. Vince Russo ain't bad on commentary right now.
That doesn't surprise me. The guy likes to talk. Oh, nice bulldog counter out of the shock treatment, which we still don't technically know that is the shock treatment.
Which is so ridiculous, dude. What the heck?
Fucking Tanae just says whatever that was. Whatever that was. You counter with a bulldog.
They're talking about why should AJ Styles trust you, Vince? Axe kick, no. Styles moved.
Kick to the gut. He's going to go for the Styles clash. He doesn't have the taunt to the crowd. That cost him. There's Raven with a right hand. Oh, Styles kicks Raven. He does a taunt again because, God forbid, big boot by Abyss. Saving his new friend Raven. The same man that he tortured and cost an NWA World Title match at the end of 2003.
That's right. Styles tossed to the outside. Dude, if Raven was selling one of his skirts, I'd buy one of them.
Sounds like a good idea. So
yeah,
suggest that.
Yeah, I need one of those. I found Raven like jean shorts for sale before, but I don't want that. Oh my God, Raven!
Oh my God. Sting is just standing there, like, not even moving. And Raven just walks up to it and punches him in the forehead. And by punch, I mean he missed even on the punch.
Well, the Raven Sting stuff, dude, are they not writing this in that they need to do a singles match?
I mean, that's got to be the suggestion.
Look, he's even tossing Sting in the ring, dude.
Sting is about to win the #1 contendership right here.
Sting is in his jacket, too, which is hilarious because he's just getting his ass beat by Abyss and Raven now.
Andrew Thomas needs to be like, Mike Tenay, come here. Sting is now in the match.
Dude.
This is probably for the movie, right? He's getting beat up.
I was thinking that, too, to be honest. I feel like if it was, they might have redid his makeup.
Yeah.
We'll find out on a bonus episode coming soon.
Can't wait. Sting fighting back with right hands, going for a double clothesline, and he knocks Raven and Abyss to the floor. AJ and Ron are in the ring. Sting doing his job as the enforcer pretty well.
Yeah, we're at 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 42 seconds. So I don't think there's a whole lot of show left.
That's where I come in. There's 5 minutes and 49 seconds left. Double
crazy.
dive
Wow.
by Killings and Styles to the floor.
Impressive.
Wow. Everybody's laid out. Surprisingly here, Andrew Thomas has not been knocked out.
That's right. Those double dives look really nice. They were like mirroring each other.
That was pretty good. Oh, Ron Killings got a chair. You cheater. Don't you do it.
Oh, slaps Abyss in the face with it.
Literally swung that like a baseball bat and smashed Abyss in the face.
They're like, Raven would do that. Raven is actually grabbing the chair over in the corner. Is Killings and Styles. Oh, that forearm. Corkscrew forearm, even though he hits him and then does it, but
it's all right. It's the effect of the move.
It does look cool. Oh, is he going for the X on Styles? Oh, he's spinning. He's dancing. Oh, back of the chair by Raven.
I love how Andrew Thomas was completely oblivious to the chair shot.
It's four-way. There's no DQs anyway.
Is that true?
Yeah, you can't get disqualified in this. What is this, Excite Wrestling?
Whoa, okay, name drop. Pick that up. Censor that. Cut that out of that.
Okay, we're at 2 hours, 41.
We're shooting here on the TNA Cross the Line podcast. It's my company. I'll make up the rules as I see fit.
Okay. Sure.
Screw tradition.
No, screw fucking sense. Anyway, Raven set up a chair. Bet you he's going to drop toe hold Raven.
Triple threat match is a triple count out. Okay.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, Raven got drop toe hold given to him by Styles. That never happens.
Hook the leg, AJ.
No, it doesn't matter because the Truth kicked him.
What I've never understood is if you break up the count, but the guy stays on his opponent, the count should still continue. He just scissor kicked AJ face first onto the chair.
It was an axe kick, and he nailed his face down onto that chair. Abyss pulls out Andrew Thomas during the count.
Wait, he pulled out Andrew Thomas, and Andrew Thomas didn't do a face plant. He landed on his feet.
I'm pretty impressed.
Wow. Is Andrew Thomas about to go a match without a main event match at that?
There's no way. Holy
crap. That was a nice black hole slam as Ron jumped off a chair.
Raven broke up the pin as well.
He can save. Abyss is pissed. Raven running away. Ducks a clothesline.
Raven effect. Yeah, he hits it.
Oh, no. AJ's on the top rope, though.
Oh.
Swanton bomb. Who is he? Jeff Hardy?
Foreshadowing. But he broke up the pin.
I point out, too, I saw that Jeff Hardy was the third man for the Conrad podcast thing, and that was not a big deal to me.
Wait, he's doing a podcast with Conrad?
No, there's like a live show or whatever with like Conrad, Bischoff, and Jarrett, and they're like, who's the third man? So he had like a third guest, and it was Jeff
Interesting. That's
Styles
cool.
missing. I don't care. Misses a splash in the corner. Raven effect. No. AJ going for the Styles clash. He doesn't taunt. He might hit it.
He does.
He hits it because he didn't taunt. He didn't waste the 2 seconds. Here we go. Roll him over. Andrew Thomas.
Look at Thomas. Look at Andrew Thomas put his hands on his hips to stop Jarrett from
Like
coming
a
in the ring.
father. Like, what are you doing, Jimmy? Sting's got Jeff Jarrett. They're going to brawl again. Jeff Jarrett just cost AJ Styles the match. Oh, Jarrett sending
They're
Sting.
going to finish what they started earlier.
Into the guard. Vince Russo. He's got a white towel over his shoulders. That means he's going to throw it in again?
He could. I like that Jarrett's backing away from Russo like he's scared of him. Another Styles clash. Oh, son of a bitch. Jarrett just threw the white towel in for... Who was it for? Oh, Styles thought Russo threw it in. Raven gets a low blow.
Oh, he low blows him.
Raven effect.
Oh,
right on top of his
right
head.
on the head.
Yes!
And
Raven wins.
AJ thinks that Russo tossed in the white towel. So now he's going to be like, Vance, what the hell? I didn't look at the video footage, so I'm pissed. Wow. Just stranded AJ Styles. Jeff Jarrett.
Okay.
On AJ, apparently.
At first I was like, what's he doing? But that makes sense.
Raven wins. So now that means that's going to be Raven and Chris Harris. And is that going to be on the 14th since next week's a tape show?
Yeah.
Wow.
Does that sign what would Russo do? I don't know. WWRD?
It might be.
Could be what would Raven do.
Look at AJ.
America's X Cup next week.
You son of a bitch, Vince Russo. You screwed me. Damn it. I got distracted by a white towel again. All right, that wraps it up. Runtime, of course, again, was 1 hour, 51 minutes, and 37 seconds. Dallas, we're on a streak, man, because I think that was a good
Dude, I was going to say, I give that one a thumbs up from Big Dal again, because that was a good show.
Yeah, that flew by.
Flew by. I think we had a lot of fun matches. I mean, I really liked that main event. I think they did very well.
Yeah, main event was good. I liked the Jeff Jarrett attacking James Storm and the fight there with Chris Harris instead of
right.
That was good.
Which is once again kind of bouncing off what we discussed. They're kind of slowing down on their like not interviews, but promo segments and stuff like that. I mean, right there, it literally was going to be one, and then they swerved us, for lack of a better term, and they did the attack instead, which I thought was great.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good, well-rounded show. Nothing really. I don't think I'd say anything was like truly awful.
No, I don't think so either. Monty Brown Sabu was a fun brawl. The tag team matches tonight were fine. I had no issues. Loki and Daniels versus the Naturals was a lot of fun.
That's good.
The crazy wild card 4 corners match. I think the main purpose of that was to continue the tease with the new franchise. So I think it did its job, but I didn't think it was a bad match by any means.
Well, yeah, there's that apparent split, and then also Swinger hitting Diamond with a chair.
Right.
Continues that feud.
And David Young apparently in his losing streak. Yeah. And El Leon being unmasked.
Willingly on his own.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of a disappointment, but I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing, I can't really debate it. That was a good show. Now, that naturally just means that I am dreading the next episode.
Well, here's the thing. I'm excited that there is not just like a random ICP match at the end of the show. At least we have a good tag team match to look forward to. However, I'm a little afraid about the show as well, man.
Yeah, I'm terrible.
But unfortunately, we got to do it, and we're going to do it together. And I think it's going to be a blast. I really do. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a great match. And you know what? We're gonna get through it together because that's what we do, man.
Lord help me. Dallas, you got anything else for this episode or what? Or should we just end it on a positive and just brace ourselves for next week?
No, I think that pretty much covers it for me, man. Good show. We're gonna get through next week, and apparently there's the rumor we might not have another tape one until May. And that alone is at least something to kind of look forward to.
Yeah, you're an optimist. I appreciate that. I'm the Debbie Downer. You're an optimistic guy.
I'm trying, man.
I'm trying to. Until next week, I'm Bob Colling Jr. He's Dallas Gridley. And this has been the TNA Crossline Podcast.